Hey guys, it's your girl Beatrice.
It's Tammy.
And it's Sharon, and welcome back to another episode of the Uncut podcast.
Woo!
And as you can tell by the title, we have a very, very, very special guest.
Yeah.
Before we even get into all of her accolades yet, I just want to tell the story about how we met, because it was just so sweet. So you guys will probably know, because you've mentioned it a few times now, we went to the Love is Blind season 2 UK reunion. That was a long title. Yeah. And we were, I guess you kind of gave us like a little walk around the set and everything.
Yeah.
And then Beatrice, Tammy and I were kind of just standing to the side, like talking to ourselves, because again, even though we're in this space, we don't know everyone. So sometimes it's a little bit like, you're just a bit shy. Yeah. Anyway, Demi came over and she introduced herself, and it was just the sweetest thing. It was just so sweet. Now I feel like she's my internet friend because we message each other on DMs all the time. But yes, we have Demi. You might remember her from Love is Blind UK season 1. Yeah. She's also a women's health advocate. She's also a London Marathon runner.
Hey!
London Marathon.
She's at Bubba, so
I can't even run down the end of the road. London Marathon.
I can't even run to the door.
No, facts. London Marathon. Hey, that's crazy. Oh wait, I even wrote down some other things.
No, that's it, man. You gotta capture it all, honey.
That London Marathon, it kind of took me on a different path. Women's health advocate, footballer. Ooh. Hey, that's another thing I don't know how to do.
Yeah,
she's a woman that is just so beautiful. She's a sister in Christ.
Yes.
Very nice to welcome you here onto our show. Demi. Even Kevin's clapping. Hey.
So welcome.
Lovely. Good. How's your week been? How are you?
Yeah, good. Just getting back into the swing of work. I'm trying to leave for a little while, living my best life.
Yeah. That period when you come back. Hey. I think someone said that we need to change our lives so that when we come back from holiday, our lives aren't that depressing. You're coming back and you're excited. Because for me, sometimes I am excited to come back from holiday, but then one day back here, I'm already like, nah, take me back.
Do you know, I think it is as well. I feel like we don't give ourselves enough time to ease back into work. Yeah. We're always landing at 5 a.m. on the same day.
That's what I was gonna say. That's Beatrice. Beatrice will land at 5 a.m. and then be in the car taking a call for work at 8 a.m.
We need to ease our way back in. We need to and I feel like it's good maybe if you come back on annual leave on a Thursday.
Yeah.
So it's you're only having 1.5 days.
And then you got a weekend.
You got your weekend, and then Monday you start again.
Yeah. I did that recently. I think I landed on Tuesday, but Tuesday morning, so 6 a.m. and I took the rest of that day off. Yeah. I only had a 3-day week.
Yeah.
That was me, but the 3-day week felt like the 5.
Yeah.
You have to try and jam pack everything into. Especially if you have especially if no one, because you can.
When you actually have responsibilities, that we meant. Is that what you're gonna say?
No, do you know what it is? It's more so if you have responsibilities, but there's no one that can do your job other than you. Yeah, no one's actually covering you.
Yeah, everything that you left is
left is ready. is there again, and you're like, oh god.
Yeah, that's sucks.
It is what it is.
For real. But yeah, no. How was your holiday though?
It was good. So I went to Malta.
Nice.
And I'm actually Maltese. So my great granddad is from Malta.
Oh,
I know.
Nice.
Yeah, I should have really been doing the culture and the sightseeing. But I was in the apartment and sunbathing most of it.
It's so funny. I went to Malta with my family last year, but I'd already been twice prior for DLT. But obviously, family holiday is so different. What I was looking at, I said, I never seen these parts of Malta.
Did you see the cannons?
No, we didn't go to the cannons, but Paul from the Bible. Yeah, he also I think he didn't live in Malta, but there was something to do with the Bible.
Yeah.
So that's where my dad wanted to go. So we went to all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I was just this is not the Malta that I have.
Hey. Because I had been to Malta before. We went to DLT as well, but I went. It was part of a cruise, so we stopped for the day, and I just really out of all of the destinations, I really enjoyed Malta. I don't know what it was. It was just nice.
It's very beautiful. Yeah. I was meant to get rosemary beads when I went out there, but I totally forgot. And apparently they're really known for really good
rosemary. Yeah.
Interesting.
So if anyone else is gonna go Malta,
please bring some back. I'm so dumb. But basically we like to kick off with a game. Okay. It's a different game, I like to just switch it up a bit.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was seeing some serum red come from your bag, and I was like, what's that?
I
this.
You've dropped some
I love
of
a
your
post-it note.
It got some post-it notes. So basically,
Ah.
I always see this thing on TikTok. You guys must have seen this game where it's basically called Guess the Imposter. And basically, you all have a word and you basically have to say a word associated with that word.
Yeah.
But then amongst the three of you, there's going to be someone with an imposter, like who doesn't have the
who
word.
doesn't-
Who has
yes,
a poster.
yes.
Butter. Carbohydrate. Shaki. If you're not imposter, you know.
I literally played this 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I love it. I love
For the
watching
first
it.
time.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm already.
I'm ready.
There's
underhand. I
one
don't know
on
this
TikTok
game.
with 3 guys.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that.
Have you seen?
Maybe I have. I've seen all of them.
It's like there's a light skinned guy and there's 2 black guys.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Oh, yes, I've seen it.
it's 2. Oh,
Yeah, it's hilarious.
It's
But anyway,
too
okay, so
funny.
take one of
Explain
these.
the rules because I don't get
I'll
it.
explain it, but don't open it like to see
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
Pass
Pass it
it
on.
down, yes, please. So basically, like I said, you're gonna open up the post-it note. Make sure no one sees it because I wrote it in a thick pen, so you might be able to see through.
yeah.
But basically, it will either say a word or it will say the word imposter. You have to. We're gonna go around one by one, and you have to say a word that's associated with what is on that post-it note, right?
Not the word.
Yeah, but not that word.
not the
Yes. And then basically amongst yourselves, you're going to do 2 rounds and then you're going to decide amongst yourselves who is the imposter. So like I said, guys, they all have a word. One of them is the imposter and then we're going to try and guess who that imposter is. So Tammy, if you just start off and then we'll go around. So Tammy, Sharon, and then Demi, and then just go around twice with the word.
okay. Water.
Sound.
What the hell?
Tell me you're the imposter. I know what the word is. When I said imposter, the bitch is telling me Tammy will start. Why could you not just go in a line? Why do you have to start in the middle?
That was awful.
Hey! Okay, wait, let's do the next one. Sorry. I'll start with Sharon.
Verse.
Chapter.
Words.
Book.
Amen.
Jesus.
Moses.
Okay, so you've done 2 rounds. Amongst yourselves, who do you guys think is the imposter?
You think it's It's actually Tammy again.
Actually, Terry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, I knew it was you. Bless you. You tried this time
And I was trying to pretend that I was the imposter.
though. Oh, were you? No, I knew immediately after I said verse and you said
Chapter.
I was like,
I know, I should have
So
done
what's the word
something
Bible?
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so Tammy
did you clock?
knew
When
the
did you
word.
Um,
So you shouldn't have been
From
obvious.
verse
It
and
shouldn't have been
chapter.
obvious for you.
verse chapter, then when Demi said amen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that what did after time?
But you said word.
I said word.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was the
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, for
you know.
me when I heard word, I was
Yeah, you're like, come on.
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
And because she said chapter, like I said verse, but that could have been anything.
Yeah.
I,
Could've been
if I think
music,
verse, I would have.
that-
Yeah,
go
that's
to a
what
book.
my head went to music, but I knew that.
Yeah.
Well,
good.
sorry guys,
it's
I was the
good.
imposter both times.
I'm so
But
done.
one thing about me, I'll never be an imposter in life.
Amen.
I'm always real.
Oh, go
And straight to the
away.
deal.
Go away.
Straight shooter.
Oh my God. Well, that game was cut short because it was only 2 rounds. I thought it would take a bit longer.
I think it's better with more people though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because the games that I
Yeah,
normally see
it
on
is.
TikTok, I can't lie, it's normally 3.
No, the majority of it's actually 4. The ones that I've seen,
Okay,
it's
I-
4.
I've
It'll be
seen
like
3.
it'll be like people in each corner. But there's one where I think the person, the imposter, the
What?
the imposter thought the word was imposter. So the person
So what did the person
I was like, oh, isn't the word imposter? They're like, no, you are the.
Oh
they just
my
didn't get the-
God.
But I think there's an actual game, like
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
that's an actual like card game or
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
So
okay,
yeah.
interesting.
Maybe something that we should.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should get into it. But yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that game. I've been loving like TikTok challenges,
Yes.
TikTok games,
Love
and that was
TikTok.
one of the ones that I really, really liked. But
That's good.
anyway,
Love
Sha,
TikTok.
that was cut short. So yeah,
Sorry,
we'll go
imposter.
To the, we'll go to the dilemma next.
Okay, cool. So as you guys know, we love dilemmas, and everyone sends us lovely dilemmas. When I saw this one, I
Lovely
said,
dilemmas.
I didn't know lovely.
Some of them are quite scary.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe our lovely listeners send us dilemmas.
Yeah.
Sorry.
English is hard.
Very. So I read this dilemma. I was like, yeah, this is a good one. Cool. So the title is My Success Feels Like a Threat to Him. Hi, ladies. First of all, I love your podcast. I listen to it every Monday on my way to work. Sending love from Canada. I'm a 25-year-old Rwandan girl born and raised in Canada, currently in a relationship with a 27-year-old Haitian man, also born and raised here. We come from very different backgrounds. I'm a corporate girlie with a bachelor's degree. I've always loved school, had perfect grades, grew up in the suburbs, went to private school, and I'm super organized. I make around 105K a year.
Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Thank you.
I make around 105K a year working in HR, and I recently got my own apartment. Rent is $2,000 a month. I cover all my car and living expenses on my own since my parents live in another city.
Hallelujah.
My boyfriend grew up in the hood.
Oh, here we go.
Didn't really like school. Had to redo his 6th year.
Why you gonna mention him redoing his 6th year? Come on, man.
And only finished high school. Thankfully, he got on the right track and found a blue-collar job and now earns about 110K a year.
Okay.
I saw Sharon wanting to say something.
No, I was gonna say because I didn't understand redo the 6th year, so I was gonna ask what you meant, and then
I think he meant like the last
he
year
didn't actually go beyond high school.
Yeah. So I think he had to redo his final year in high school.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just clarifying what she meant.
Okay, cool. He used to have his own place, but moved back in with his parents to save money. He also has his own car.
Yep.
Somehow, despite our differences, we've made things work and genuinely appreciate what we bring into the relationship. We've been together for a year. Recently, though, future plans have come up. I told him I want to go back to school for a certification in payroll and then pursue an MBA. With that, I could move into a salary range of 120 to 130K. His reaction shocked me. He looked at me funny and questioned why I'd even want to go back to school. He eventually admitted that he doesn't like the idea of me earning more than him. Since his job is unionized, his salary won't grow much over the years. On top of that, because I don't want to take out loans, I picked up a part-time job, 15 to 25 hours a week at a beauty store near me to help fund my education. With the side job, my income is now closer to 130K. He's completely against this job and refuses to tell me why. When we first started dating, I was clear that I wanted a provider, and at the time he seemed okay with it. He mentioned that he believes a man should do all the 3 Ps: provide, protect, and profess. But recently, when I heard that before.
I heard that 3rd P before. Profess what? Your love.
I haven't even heard some of the first and the second P.
Boy, imagination.
Well, the only P I've heard some boy is poverty. Anyway.
That will do it.
I mean,
that will do it.
That would do it. Okay, yeah, he should provide the 3 Ps: provide, protect, and profess. But recently, when I asked how he plans to provide, especially with my rent and studies, he told me that since I already make enough to provide for myself, he doesn't see the financial provision as his role. To him, providing is about more than money. I do agree that providing is about more than just finances, but he doesn't support me in my ambitions. He's not emotionally intelligent, not romantic, and his negative energy feels heavy, almost like he wants me to fail or stay stagnant. Another thing to note, I'm the firstborn daughter whilst he is the youngest son. I carry the pressure of setting a good example for my siblings, and that motivates me to push forward, aim higher, and not settle. So here are my questions. Am I wrong for feeling that he's jealous of my ambitions? If he doesn't encourage my endeavours, is he truly providing? Am I the asshole for still expecting financial provision from him? And if not, what does that look like in practice? Should I stay in this relationship? He's made it clear that he wants to marry me, but my gut isn't sure. If this relationship ends, would you advise a young, successful woman to disclose her income up front in future relationships? Thank you so much for reading my dilemma. I can't wait to hear your take on it. Sending love.
Demi, what do you think?
From when she said her gut, just go with the gut for now. This marriage can wait. Let's just chill. And I feel like in a relationship, you shouldn't be in competition. Like, you're a team. So, like, especially marriage, 2 become 1, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So he should be, go do your thing. Like, not sold. Don't know how I feel about this.
What do you guys think?
What do you think about the whole imbalance? Well, I guess in the beginning it sounded like a bit of a balance, but I guess the imbalance now in terms of like her earning more than him. Like, do you think that he's right to feel the way that he feels about her wanting, like, earning more money and stuff like that? And the fact that because he's in a how do you say that word? Unionized role.
Unionized? I don't know.
Whatever it is, he works for a union.
Unionized.
He works for a union, and so his salary is not going to change like
drastically.
Yeah. Do you think that's like a legitimate?
No, I think there's so much more depth to that. I think that's just a bit of a cop out, if I'm being honest with you. Like an excuse. There's obviously other things within that relationship that he probably doesn't feel secure in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not from the dilemma. That's what it kind of sounds like.
Yeah. And my thing is that, not that he doesn't have a leg to stand on, but someone that didn't take school seriously, like you can't now be like, oh, my woman needs to, like, you've gone for a woman that is ambitious, that has, you know, put a lot of thought into her career and things like that. You cannot now try and dumb her down or try and dim her light because you didn't put in the work and you had to resit and stuff like that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, because obviously school can be hard for some people, but if you've gone down a certain path, you can't now be like, oh, you can't now feel a type of way if somebody actually like put in the work and grinded and wants better for themselves and wants to go back to school. Like, even him questioning her about going back to school, I was just like, I thought everybody would want their significant other to do better than them, but boy, I don't know. I've always said that when it comes to men and in terms of like earning, I would want my man to earn more than me because of this situation. Because if he was like in 200s, like, he wouldn't be feeling a type of way. It's the fact that his woman now earns more than him. So, boy, I don't know. Men and their ego, bitches.
First of all, I want to say well done. I think that you have done like really well in terms of just like life, like working hard. Like, I don't think it's easy to do what she's done. So I feel like that's even a good thing. I love hearing of women that's like doing well in their careers, right? So that's amazing. I think I have a bit of a different view. I think, firstly, I do agree that the whole salary thing, I think, is a bit of a cop-out. And to be honest, no offence, but when I heard both of your salaries, I didn't think there was any difference between the both of you. I don't feel like he earns anything significantly more than you. I don't think you earn anything significant more than him. Like, I feel like you guys are in the same band. And to be quite frank with you, I don't think it's mad for him to be saying, why do you want to go to school? Everyone has different views in terms of what do you need to do to be able to earn more money. Like, for me personally, like, if I were him, I didn't go through education. Some people see education as a financial loss. And like, if, for example, he has been the type of person that he's not had to, let's say, go through the same debts that you've had to go to, because obviously these routes that she's going through are not cheap, right? So he's exposed to the fact that you can actually get to a point where we're earning the same, and like, I haven't got necessarily, let's say, for example, a debt like yours. Obviously, we're in different careers, but it's possible to earn money without having to go through like an educational route. So some people, like for me, for example, if someone came to me and said, well, I really want to go back to school, like, I'll be like, bro, like, I don't really see, even though I have gone through the educational route, I don't always see that as like do you need that? Like, I don't know how to explain it. People just have a different relationship in terms of like education. So I don't think it's a red flag for him to be like, oh, like why do you want to go back to school? Because I would ask anybody that wants to go back to school.
I think it's a bit of a red flag because of the type of job that he does. Because she said that he has a blue collar job. So that is like, it's more like manual, no, like labouring jobs, like with a certain type of skill. But with her career, she probably needs to go. She said that she wants to go back to school to study payroll and then also do an MBA. And in order to do certain things, I think you need some sort of, she said that she wanted to go to do a certification, then do an MBA. So clearly she wants to step into another type of role. And a lot of these roles, it is required for you to have some sort of certification. It's like saying that you want to be a chartered accountant, but you need to go and do the exams in order to do that role. 100. Whereas him is not really like, you don't really need to go down the educational route in order to do his job. So him questioning why she wants to go back to school, I understand your point, but I don't really see it as a valid point. If she wants to step into another
progress her career.
Progress in her career, if you need that.
But what I'm trying to say is that clearly when you come from different backgrounds, I'm just saying that like I don't think it's mad for him to question it. Obviously you need to educate him to say like, oh, like in my career like I need to do X, Y, and Z, then it's fine. Like, but the fact that some people, I just know that some people when they hear education, they're like, if you're just doing education to make money, trust me, there are other, unless you're really passionate about your careers, there are other things that you can do to make money. That doesn't mean that you have to now go and put yourself in debt. Some people just have that view. So if I now mention, oh, I want to go and do a master's because I now want to go to the next stage of my career,
herself in debt.
No,
she's picked up another job to pay for it.
No, but obviously she's also talking about finance. She's asked in the end result, she's saying that is he going to be a financial provider for me when it comes to that? Because that was the second part of the question where she was saying that, oh, is he like, if he doesn't support me when it comes to this, does it mean that he's not providing in that aspect?
But she's saying it in the sense that, okay, if I don't go to do all this certification and stuff like that, like, will you be able to like the lifestyle that she wants? Like, will you be able to contribute to her $2,000 rent and stuff like that? Like, she's basically saying, will you be at, like, you're saying that I shouldn't go and better myself and basically go and do my career and earn more money or get a certification. Okay, so if you're not gonna, if you're telling me not to do that, okay, so are you not going to contribute to what I could have had if I had gone down that route? Does that make sense?
If she wants to do it, just go do it. No? Like,
maybe a hot take
oh,
okay,
on the situation. I actually think that there could be, because the reason I wanted to read it again, is because she has like outlined like all of her successes. Like, I went to this school, I studied this thing, I earned this much. Then her boyfriend, he's from the hood.
Yeah,
he didn't go to school.
Yeah,
like she has never once affirmed him in anything that she said here. So I feel like,
That's the kind of point I'm getting.
Yeah, so I'm wondering whether actually the dynamic between the two of them is that she is imposing the fact that like, look, I'm more successful than you are, and like I will go on and do all these other things and make more money than you will, and maybe he is now feeling like insecure already about the way that their money is set up. Even though he earns 5k more, he's already feeling a bit like on edge because of like how she's kind of portraying her success in comparison to his lack of success. And then maybe that's why he's feeling like, I don't really, like, being honest, I don't really want you to go and earn more because already you're making me feel insignificant. And I imagine what it's going to be when you're earning maybe 50% more than the like 2% more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what it is, sometimes, I don't know what it is, but sometimes when a woman is successful and then she's like, I don't know what it is, it's just kind of like, not that everybody gets the same opportunities and stuff like that, but sometimes I feel like women are quicker to be like, oh, like, this is like when we're in school, like, you know, sometimes you'll be in school and then I went to a girls' school, so sometimes I wouldn't have like the grand, like, seeing like boys doing go to school and stuff like that, but then sometimes you would hear about things, or you go to like extra lesson and then the women are the ones, oh, we're doing all the stuff, but the boys will be playing around and stuff, and I'm just like, okay, clearly sometimes we're given the same opportunities, but it's like sometimes some men, I don't want to say all men, but definitely when I was in uni, I would see the women like go into like, sometimes you go to a lecture, the first day you'll see it'll be 50% women, 50% men. By the end of term 2, 90% of the people in that lecture room are girls. They're like, all the guys, I don't know what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, for me, it's kind of like, oh, but the girl has grinded and done all the work that she's meant to do and gone to school, but you were repeating thing and you didn't take school seriously.
But
do you know what I mean? What I mean?
I do get what you mean, but let's not, let's not forget the fact that she's privately educated. So she has
No.
But
I'm just
Tammy,
making a general statement.
I know, I get your general statement, and the reason I was laughing is because it's true. Because there was even one time, not even about just necessarily now school, but even in church, the majority of the congregation in church are women. There was one time they asked all the women to stand up in church, not because they wanted to like do the disparity between genders, but because of something else, and I was just looking around, I was like, the whole congregation has stood up.
That's what I'm saying.
So I get what you mean.
Women are like, they like, I feel like we know earlier on that, okay, it's really make or break. We already know the societal pressure in terms of like, even when we get into like our careers and stuff, we're already set back before we've even put our foot in the door. So we know that we have to be grinding from as soon as they say go. Men will still drag their feet, oh, I've still got time, I still got that. And then now,
That's
look.
because they didn't have to fight to work. You know the suffragettes, man.
Don't kill me.
Hey. But yeah, what was I was going to say that,
Yeah, go on.
I actually think he's done well for himself.
100%.
definitely.
That's why I said I see them.
He
at the-
has. Yeah,
I
he
see
has.
them at the end of the day. You know, like for example, some people
He has.
didn't go to uni. Some people went apprenticeship. Sorry, and also I think we speak about this quite a lot in terms of like like our parents. Like
Yeah.
my parents, their families grew up very differently. Like my mum was from a family that was very wealthy. Like every money was luxurious. They receive money, yeah, go and spend it on dress. My dad, any screen that they can find. Yeah. Exactly. So like and obviously sometimes I do see it. Like you see it become apparent. Like when you even meet new people, you know, when you go to uni, you meet people from different aspects of life. Like for me, for example, like we obviously speak about the fact that we were privately educated. Like we definitely experienced different things. Like I learned that people's family setups can be very different to like the normal typical mum and dad in the household. Like I was not exposed to that before. So I don't know, when people mention things that's like, at the end of the day, we're now in the same, like I'm looking next to you in the job that I'm in. I'm standing next to somebody who may not have gone to university and we're in the same job. In my eyes, I don't ever now look back and think, oh, I'm better than because I went through or I chose those choices. Like, yes, okay, fair enough, we had the same things, but sorry, whatever that person did, in fact,
like I would
you all
even
landed
say,
here.
like Beatrice said, congratulations and well done.
Yeah.
We understand that it's not easy, especially being a black girl in a corporate environment. It's not, But I would say that maybe actually if we were to measure success, he's probably more successful than you.
Yeah.
Considering all the things that he's had to go through.
Yeah,
The
100%.
fact that he came from the hood, as you call it. The fact that he
Didn't even finish school.
12 times or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
he
this
had
is
6
school.
figures.
I think he just finished high school and even go
but
and
didn't
do
have
further
further
education.
education.
Yeah.
And he's on 105K. Hey, give it up for him. Give it up for him. Because
I
some
would
people
say-
did not make it. They went down the wrong path.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
right. You're
I
right.
would say number one, like, you know, we give tough love here.
Yeah.
Check your attitude.
Yeah.
Because the reason he may be feeling the way that he's feeling might actually be the way that you are projecting, like I said, your success onto him and making him feel insignificant for that. Because honestly, I can't lie. If you reread the dilemma that you sent us, it's actually a little bit mad. Like just a little bit mad. Second point is, if you know that a man earning more than you is really, really important to you and it's like a deal breaker, I would say just go and look for like multi 6-figure making man then. You know what I mean?
Someone in your field.
Yeah, go
that
and look
is-
for somebody that's earning like 300K. Like,
Sorry,
go
but
and
just
look for someone.
confirm for me, because you reread it now. Didn't she say something along the lines of he agrees that he wants to be the 3 Ps? He said he...
Yeah, he
So
wants
they're
to be-
aligned in terms
They're
of
aligned.
positioning where like he wants to provide for his woman. So there's not a mismatch in
but
terms
then
of
he
that.
then later on
But then
said
I
that
think
it's
what it
not
is,
just
I
money.
was gonna say that her definition of provide and his definition of provide is
They're
two different
misaligned.
things. Her, like, you know, when you say, I want my man to be a provider, a lot of the time is monetary, but he thinks of it as in like providing maybe
safe
money, like a safe space,
or like
stuff
a
like that,
whatever.
which he probably is or probably could, but I think they're not aligned in what that P is.
And he's making wise decisions as well. Like, you mentioned that you have your own apartment. You even told us the price of your rent, £2,000 a month. He's gonna move back
home.
in because he wants to save more money. When I tell you, this man, he's doing a lot. Like, if I were you, I would stick beside this man.
It's these big guys. Yeah, it's these big guys. It's these big guys with these big jobs, with these big expenses. Now you'll be asking them for money at the end of the month.
Good financial decisions. Yeah, and he didn't go to school.
Now, guys, we're playing. Don't take it to us.
He's efficient.
Advice with,
I can't lie. This guy is a hard-working man. Like, he doesn't have a formal education like you have told us.
Yeah.
He's making 6 figures. He's decided to go and put himself back in with his mum and his dad at the age of 27.
money.
At that age,
money.
most of us are running away from our parents' houses.
Yeah.
He wants to save money. He's told you he wants to marry you. In this economy. Hey!
But obviously, let's not ignore the fact that obviously she's come up to him with something, and he's basically saying, she said the terms that he said, I don't want to be with someone that out earns me. Is that what he said? Because she said something that I think that was the key
And
phrase.
then there's some also along with that as well. There's some there's some bits where he was like, he's not emotionally intelligent, not romantic, and his negative energy feels heavy. And my thing is that is it now that you guys have opened my eyes?
Yeah, I know, because I got sucked into that.
I've been sucked into this thing.
I think there's definitely two sides. As in, like it's her attitude kind of thing.
Attitude.
I would say, like I said, I think she needs to just check the part that she plays in this dynamic. And I'm also thinking, like,
but he has
okay, if he's not romantic, but babe, that's not the dilemma that you came here with. Now you're giving us all the flaws that he has. The issue that you brought was money. Now you're saying, oh, by the way, he's this, by the way, he's that, by the way, he's that. Like, if those are real issues, like, that needs to be a separate conversation that you guys have, not that, like,
you're using
again,
money to
I'm just
define
using all of this to kind of figure out, like, how maybe you guys have discussions, right? Because at the moment, you said to us, the essence of this dilemma was there's a money gap and it's causing a rift in our relationship. And then at the end, you've tagged on, oh, he's not emotional, he's da. If you're having one conversation, have one conversation. Like, don't be like to your man, like, and also then, you're also not romantic. Because then the only way for a man to respond is to be defensive. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a productive conversation.
I think an exercise that you need to do is write pros and cons of your man. If the pros is outweighing the cons, like Sharon said, I'm gonna stick beside him. Because and the thing is, you never know what men sometimes don't vocalize the plans that they actually have. Because he could be saving his money to start a business. Like you said, he didn't like do further education, but a lot of great entrepreneurs, a lot of great businessmen, they didn't go to uni, but
and these people are American. Sorry, the American
Canadian.
Oh, Canadian.
Yeah.
Well, as long as they're not in the UK, these grinders, they have blue collar job, but on the side, they've got this, they've got 10,000 things.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of really successful business people, a lot of them didn't go to uni and do further education, but they were able to gain skills from other places and able to set up really, really successful businesses. So like I said, a lot of men, they don't vocalize some of the thoughts that they're having, some of the plans that they're doing. Us women will tell our man when we want to go and brush our teeth. Like, we say what we're going to do before we do it. But men, sometimes they come and then they've got their plan, they've got what they want to do.
Unless you ask him directly.
Unless you ask him directly, okay,
what is it?
What do you want to do? Blah, 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 blah. Men, they don't do that. They'll have a notepad. They'll be writing down what they want to do. I would stick beside. I would just I'll see how it is, because it's not like Beatrice said, it's not like you're out earning him by significant amount.
You guys are in the same tax bracket.
Let you even go and get the certification and see whether you can pass.
You get it. I'm sure you will. But you will. But you know what it is? She's already telling us the salary that she'll be on. Can you first get the qualification, apply for the job, get the promotion, and then let's now see.
Because how many times did
company
do you understand? How many times I go to theory test? Going there thinking, I was gonna back again. I'll be telling the guy, see you next week. Because you know what I mean? Like, sometimes we can be a bit too forward thinking. Let's delve in
what's going on right now. No, sorry. That's a very good point. Yeah. Sometimes we're so concerned about, okay, but when I elevate, but honey, let's elevate first and let's see how your environment changes. Because you're too fixated. And don't get it twisted. You have to think about the future. Don't be dumb. But no offense, like I said, I was just thinking, when I heard the money bands, like, maybe it's because of the fact that I'm around people that earn serious money. When I heard you're jumping from 105 to 120, sorry, even in a normal job, that's a normal, just one step progression. So in my head, it's like, it's not even like, this is why I said, for me, if I heard that someone was investing so much money to go and do a course to only, no offense, obviously still a pay rise, everyone lives a very different life. For 50K, I would say stay there. I would stay there.
Oh, I was going to say something as well, but I was going to say, some of the hardest working people I know didn't go to uni. And I think it's because when you go to uni, you kind of almost have the template already. So you kind of already know, at a minimum, this is what I need to do, bare minimum to do this job. I know that these are my set of goals for the next 12 months. If I hit that, definitely getting promoted. Whereas when you don't have a university degree and you're kind of just you're making your own way, you know that your success is directly linked to how hard you work. Not like what the expectations are of your manager above you for you, if that makes sense. So again, like I'm saying, I would stick beside this man. I'm not gonna lie. The other things that you said that like he's not doing, I feel like there's a conversation that can be had, like romantic stuff. Most men are not romantic. They've had to learn it. I'm not gonna lie. Like men don't wake up and just know that. Like I saw on Twitter today, one girl, her boyfriend, when she's on her period, makes her like steak because obviously it's high in iron. I was like, listen, he didn't wake up and learn that. Like he didn't know that from the beginning. Like somebody would have had to teach him for him to like know that that's what he needs to do. That a woman is low in iron when it's her time of the month. So like I feel like there's room to change. If he has a willing heart, I would go with that first.
Yeah.
If you're like Demi said though, you don't need to get married tomorrow. Like you guys have only been together for 1 year. Like there's still time. You're 25. Like don't rush into it.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask Demi a question. Obviously, you on Love Is Blind season 1. Do you guys speak about finances in the pod? Because my thing is, I'm just because I was just thinking, I'm like,
Yeah, you should, innit?
you should, because I'm thinking you people are gonna get married. You're gonna get married to someone that their P is poverty.
Yeah, and
You
you remember
that season 1.
No, the US
season 1
where he took on.
Do you guys remember?
Yeah.
I didn't watch. I don't think I watched.
Oh,
You know they're married and they got a child. Like so.
It worked out.
I think it depends where you prioritize your finance in your future. Like I know that we are talking about like you want the big bucks, you want to be rich and stuff, but some people don't necessarily want that life. Like some people are happy with just a roof over their head and a happy household with like the simple life, like basic. So I suppose it depends where you prioritize it in that. But for me, I come from like a working class family, so like I was just like, I didn't feel like I needed to touch on it.
Okay.
'Cause I know I work hard and stuff and I can afford things. But like now coming out of the experiment, like 100% we're talking finances, like in terms of what you want for your future. And you have to be very transparent in that.
That's very true.
How long were you speaking to people for in the pods?
About 10 to 12 days.
Well, and then how many okay, 10 to, but how many hours?
Oh, hours.
Yeah.
Oh, I say it varies. So like as your dates progress, they can go up to like 4 or 5 hours.
That's crazy.
Just talking. And it's crazy because, you know, like when the show come out and I'm seeing people like, oh, how did you fall in love in that? I'm like, it felt like I was dating for like 6 months like, in that a few conversations, do you know what I mean? So it can be very intense. But you do cover most topics. But finances, I don't think
you
I
have
really.
prompts and stuff. What is that notepad that everyone has?
So like your discussion, like prompts, like pointers that you can go to, but you don't really open it because you get so involved into like it can direct into all different kind of things.
How has going through that experience changed the way that you date now?
Oh, we thank God. We thank God. I've been so intentional and I stopped being so adaptable in dating. And it's something I'll dive into with you lot, but like the validation, like I don't need that. Like I validated myself so much coming off the show that like I can really dive into what I feel like I want from a partner, what I need from a partner. And I ain't got time to, like, I'm not wasting time. Whereas before, you'd be like, oh, but they've got this and they've got that. And no, it's not enough. It's not enough. Like, it's just changed the way I date, definitely.
Wow. Okay, we're going to come back into all of that.
Yeah.
Should we go on to Song of the Week?
So as you guys know, we have a playlist that is the Song of the Week, and it's available on Spotify, it's available on Apple Music, and it's also available on YouTube. And that playlist, you know that we guys have a theme associated with it, and the theme this period is top picks. So it's basically songs that we like have been enjoying, songs that maybe remind us of summer or whatever season we're in right now. So yeah, those are the theme for the playlist. So guys, what songs are you going to add to the playlist? Maybe we'll start with Demi since you are our guest.
Shea Universe 111.
Oh, I love that song. I love that song. I love
to
her.
me.
Yeah, no,
She's amazing.
yeah, nice one. Tammy, what are you gonna add?
Demi, did you only have one song?
Oh, do I have another one?
You can, but if you...
Well, a little bit of worship, because someone put me on the Goodness of God by CC Winans.
Yes.
Yeah, because I put a thing out on my Instagram to say that send me some worship songs.
Yeah.
I'll be singing that in the car. That's my morning. That's my morning. Like, So we're So.
Good one. Very, very good one. Nice.
Okay, sorry. I'm going to be going to Cardi B.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing. Absolutely.
Goodness of God. No, so obviously Cardi B dropped her album, Am I the Drama? I watched her interview on the Breakfast Club recently. I think she was on there like 2 days ago.
Breakfast Club interview. In fact, Breakfast Club has been killing it.
Let's circle back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to...
No, that was funny.
So yeah, I'm gonna be adding songs off her album Am I the Drama, and she definitely is the drama.
Facts.
So I'm going to be adding Nice Guy with Tyler.
Yeah, good one.
I'm also going to add Safe with Kehlani.
That was one I was going to add.
Oh, sorry.
But anyway, it's fine. Go ahead.
You know we see eye to eye.
I know.
And then I'm also going to do Bodega Baddie.
Okay, nice.
And then I'm also going to add Tyler, Mr. Media. Tyler, that EP that you dropped, what?
Hey, come on.
What's that? What? Tyler, I don't know why they're hating on you, but
Honestly, I don't know.
I'm
man.
telling you, you
He's too
are
good.
you are the you
Yeah.
are the shit. So yeah, those are songs I'm adding.
Nice. I really love Kehlani and Cardi Safe. Like, I think the lyrics are just spot on.
Yes.
The music video for me, like, it's been a while. I don't know about you guys, but like, do you go to, when the song comes out, do you go to YouTube anymore? Like, before, for me, when the song comes out, I'm like, YouTube, music video, let me watch it. But then this one, I was like, you know what? Obviously, the new album dropped and she dropped this video. I was like, let me just go and watch it.
Yeah.
There was a story, it's been a while since there's a plot in the music video.
Yeah.
I was even getting attached. Basically, at the end, she dies. I'm like, no! Cardi! And she's pregnant. I'm like, no, the baby! And I'm like, you know what? That's how she feels, because obviously the whole thing with Offset, everything like that, Mommy, it's deep, I love it when people really, like, you can actually go back to their life and be like, oh no, you were definitely talking about him. Like, there's no two way about
she said it on the Breakfast Club. She was like, these songs are about me. Even there's a song about her with her new man, Stefan Diggs. Like, I'm telling you, like, Cardi B,
nah, she's good, man.
And I like, and obviously, Kehlani was on her last album.
Yes.
Fantastic song, Ring, as well. So I love when they link up
together.
Even the song with Summer Walker as well.
Yeah, no, Cardi goes in, I can't lie.
Hey.
It's been a while, but this is
7 years since she dropped her first album.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Crazy.
I haven't listened to it yet, so I can't participate.
You're not the drama.
I'm gonna add one song this week. "Give Me Your Love" by Zlatan and Olamide. Basically, I was listening to a mix on SoundCloud this week whilst I was working, because like sometimes I just get bored of my playlist. And DJ Shinsky's, this DJ, like, I'm obsessed with him. He's just so good.
Yeah.
And this song came up on in the mix. And my Shazam was just not working. I had to send it to Kudus, and I was like, Kudus, what song is this?
Not Kudus.
Yeah, no.
No, but
He's the guy.
He's the guy.
Kudus knows everything.
Kudus stuff that lives in Nigeria.
Yeah.
He knows all
He knows
the
everything.
He knows everything.
Yeah.
He is
And the
my
lyrics.
Shazam. Honestly,
Yeah.
before Shazam was a thing, he was my
Like,
Shazam.
what's this? You know when you go to like, oh, can you tell me the song?
Oh yeah, that's Yay by Burna Boy. That would be him. So so anyway, that's the song I've been listening to loads this week. I just really love it. It's a really old song, but it just never blew because I didn't know it.
Nice. Like I said, I was gonna add Safe, but another song that I was listening to. So one of my friends from uni, like, she just posted this song. I think she was just dancing to it, and I just got like, Mariah Carey had bangers.
I've been listening to Mariah Carey this week.
Mariah Carey had bangers. Mariah Carey and Jermaine Dupri, when they came together, what?
That Emancipation of Mimi album.
Oh, I know, serious. But yeah, so the song I'm gonna sing is this one. It's like,
Sing.
You're
gonna sing it.
We want to hear it. We want to hear
It's
it.
the one that goes, oh damn, the club's about to close in a minute. Ooh, can I get your number, baby? Like, when I can go get out, let me go pick you up. Oh, I can't take me out. Oh, can I get your number, baby? So I can show you what I'm all about. What I'm all about. Damn, what? Been checking you out. What? Hey,
Emancipation of Mimi. I don't think people understand.
You guys need to go back. I think you honestly just stop and go back and listen to that, because it's serious.
Serious. Even the song with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
If it's worth your while, say something.
Say something.
In the world, your while,
Say something.
Sorry, we sing a
to
lot.
me.
Yeah,
it's
I
a
lost this
banger.
one. I can't lie. The last one, I was like, yeah, can I get your number? And then this one, I'm like,
Hey, but yeah, guys, that is Get Your Number, Mariah Carey featuring Jermaine Dupri. Yeah, absolute banger. So yeah, shout out to my girl for putting me on, because I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, bro,
Ages.
that's a banger.
For real. But anyway, yeah, guys, that is the songs that we're adding to the playlist this week. Like I said, the playlist is available on Spotify, Apple Music and YouTube. So make sure you guys go ahead and listen to it. I know it's a bit outdated, but hopefully we will update it this week.
Oh no, mine is I've updated Apple.
Okay,
We should take the worship song out though.
No, we have worships in there.
No, we
Okay.
have no.
Please,
Oh,
no.
Don't
change yourself.
Don't change yourself for this play. Unshakable.
Unbreakable.
No. We even had a time where the playlist was just
gospel.
Just gospel.
Oh, and
Okay.
I'm just thinking to this day.
Maybe Smile by Kirk or something because you know, a bit of movement in there.
No.
Okay,
You need
cool.
to slow down and pick it back up again.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, for real. But before we jump to like the hot gist and stuff, I basically want to shout out. So unfortunately, I actually forgot it, but I'll make sure that we have a picture of the book here. But guys, so basically, we were just like, obviously, we received DMs and stuff, and we always get a lot of not DMs. I think it was DMs and also emails. We get a lot, so we don't always get to like really see everything that comes in. But there was one that came through, and the guy actually sent the email like through quite a couple of times.
Yeah.
And basically, he was talking about his girlfriend and the fact that she has just released like I think one of her first books. And the book is called Quarter Life Crisis.
Quarter Love Crisis.
And the author is this lady called Jasmine Burke. So I'm gonna put a picture, hopefully, of the book cover. But yeah, so we actually received the book, and I have been like reading it. So if you know me, I'm not really a reader. Like,
Me neither.
The last time I've ever really read a book.
Me neither.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe Noughts and Crosses, Mallory Blackman.
Damn. Yeah.
Hey. But that was a
yeah, exactly.
That was a
but
good
yeah, so we got sent this book, which I thought, first of all, I absolutely love the fact that like he reached out to us to say like,
sweet.
can you check this book out? Like, my girl loves your podcast. Like, shout.
Like,
Some men are so intentional.
That's a good man.
Yeah, that's a good man, Savannah. Period.
and then you know, like sometimes I think we've spoken about it before. Like sometimes there's like the standard line of romance.
Yeah.
But then you have to know your woman or know your man to know what would actually be very romantic.
Yes.
The fact that your man has reached out to us, knowing that you watch this
the
podcast
podcast.
and you like the podcast and
Yeah.
said, oh, can you
Like, yeah.
send us the
book
book? And you
send
sent
us
us
the book.
each of the book without
Yeah, each of us have this book, by the way.
Yeah.
So we're very much like reading it. And I have been reading. So we went away, like we mentioned, to South Africa. And during the time that we went away, I basically was like reading the book. And honestly, like it's like I said, it's very rare to see me with a book. I was reading that book to
I
the
was
point.
confused.
Yeah.
we were flying from Johannesburg to Cape Town.
Yeah.
Bitch and I do this thing where most of the time we don't sit next to each other on the plane. Like, just, we both like the window seat. So it's kind of just like, you go sit where you want to sit. I'll sit where I want to sit. We'll see each other when we land, sort of thing. So I must have gotten up to get something from the overhead locker. And I see this girl, her head is deep.
I'm even laughing to myself. Like,
and it's not the Bible. So I was a bit like, what is going on?
Yeah, no, but honestly, I have loved the book so far. I've not even finished it, but it's such a good book. And the reason why I feel like it's such a good book that to send to us is because basically, like, we obviously deal with a lot of dilemmas, like people going through like situations with their love life, but also just general life. And basically, this book is based around this woman called Madison, and like she's basically, I think she's like approaching 30, and she's surrounded by friendship groups of people that are like achieving, like for example, someone recently got engaged, another person's like really succeeding in their job, and she's basically been in this job that she's not very happy, she's very stagnant, and she's just like, I don't know what to do, like everything that I want for myself, I'm not achieving it, but everybody else around me is. And I feel like that's something that we hear a lot in the dilemmas that we get sent and stuff. And basically this book just basically explores her life, explores the situation that she ends up meeting a guy that like she's kind of a rival. No, I'm not gonna. No. Obviously, there's a love thing, so I need to mention the love. There's a love interest there, but I'm not gonna go into it again. I haven't even finished it myself.
Okay, good.
But yeah, it just explores. It just goes
invested.
around.
Yeah.
But basically, the book just explores her life, and I'm telling you, like, she has perfect. The way it's even written, I just love it. Like, for example, like it shows you like what is it, like a snapshot of like her notebook, her notebook, and like you can see like the scribbling lines, and like you can see like her lists and stuff, and like I'm just like, it just feels so real,
relatable.
Yeah, so relatable. So guys, honestly, if you're looking for another book like to listen to read, I definitely would recommend you pick up this book. Like, I've enjoyed it so far. Like, I'm still reading it. It's not that long. I think it's like under 400 pages, so like it's not like a long read. But yeah, definitely want to give a shout out to Jasmine Burke. Like, this is an amazing book. You've done amazingly well. And yeah, like I said, the book is called...
boyfriend as well.
And shout out to her boyfriend as well, doing the damn thing and supporting her.
Stick beside him.
Yeah, sticking beside her, boy. But yeah, like I said, the book is Quarter Love Crisis. What did you say? What did you say?
But you were right as well.
You were right as well.
I
Both
said
makes
stick
sense.
beside him.
Oh,
and you were like,
sticking
yeah,
beside him.
Sticking beside her.
Well, both of them, they're sticking beside each other. Yes. But yeah, guys, the book is called Quarter Love Crisis by Jasmine Burke. So make sure you guys go and check it out. It's available. I think they've got a Kindle version as well, audio version as well, and paperback.
too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So make sure you guys go and check it out. Like I said, it's
Yeah,
an
it'll be
amazing
in the
book.
description.
Be in the description box and everything like that. But yeah, I've really, really enjoyed the book. So hopefully you guys do.
Before we move on, the Dame Dash interview on the Breakfast Club. Did you watch it?
No, I feel so left out. I need to start watching TV.
Sorry. No. I sometimes go on if I see a particular guest, I will watch the Breakfast Club, but a lot of the times I just don't have the time because it's always quite long and stuff like that. But the way people have been talking about this game,
I haven't actually watched it in full yet.
Now I need to watch it. Let me even put it in my notes.
Yeah.
Have you watched it?
Yeah, the whole
thing.
Really?
Was it?
From
On
Dame
the
Dash
Breakfast Club.
on the Breakfast Club.
Dame Dash.
Just type in, if you just type in Breakfast Club, it'll come up.
Yeah.
It'll come up because it has like over 3 million
trending.
views.
You just act a little gay.
You got a problem with gay people?
Not at all. I've got a problem with people that pretend they're not gay. So let me tell you why.
But what if
Let me tell you why. You make a lot of money?
No.
So you've been doing this every day your whole life and you're not making no money?
Nope.
And
Like you, Dan.
No, you're not like me. I bet all my houses are bigger than you. I bet I have a better.
How old are you,
Stop.
man?
Now it's how old are you?
This is embarrassing.
Really?
Yeah.
When I watched it like 3 days ago, it was on 1.4.
No, it's like over 3 million. I watched it yesterday,
When I
over 3
tell
million.
you, That episode
That-
is funny.
Like, it was start to finish. Someone said it was literally like watching a reality TV, like stars going back and forth.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy. Like, the
way he spoke up to Charlamagne is correct.
Yeah, but you know, Charlamagne's the type of person, like, he's not paying any attention.
100%.
He knows that, like, what you're saying to me is not gonna affect me in any way. But you could tell that Dame Dash is like
Easily triggered.
Yeah.
Like, he even said it himself. You're triggering me.
Yeah.
Like, you're really trying to trigger me. Like,
Yeah.
Beatrice, if you watch it,
I need to watch the whole thing.
He
'cause
You
when-
will watch it.
Yeah.
He could never come on this pod, you know.
Oh,
We
he could
interrupt
never.
each other all the
He
time.
was like, you keep interrupting me.
Yeah.
Like, can you stop interrupting me?
He would leave.
Yeah. I think he'd last about 5 minutes. I don't even think they'd even turn on the camera.
Yeah.
We already interrupted him already. Like, he did not like interruptions. Then his friend came, the OG. He was a lot better.
Yeah.
He brought a guy with him, and then
God.
like that conversation was good. But Dame Dash versus Charlamagne and DJ Envy.
Yeah.
Like, even I think all 4 of them are there. So Charlamagne, DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, and Lauren.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
They were all there, and then like even Lauren was trying to get some question in. He wasn't listening. Like, he was.
course.
It was so.
I said the Breakfast Club
chaotic.
is so funny at times.
Yeah.
Like, when they get that interview, that's just like, they just nail it.
That Dame
just
Dash one,
nail
no, I encourage people to go and
I'm gonna
watch
go
it.
and
It
watch
is
it
so
today.
funny. Like, I think it's about an hour, right?
It's just over an hour, I think.
Yeah, but it didn't feel like an hour.
Yeah.
Like, from the get go, it was
Hilarious.
it was hilarious. But
Yeah.
But yeah, Demi, going back to what we were talking about before, Song of the Week.
Yeah.
So in terms of like dating post Love is Blind,
Yeah.
was it hard because people know who you are?
Yeah, I think so. But like, I didn't date like straight away.
Okay.
Like, leaving Love is Blind. Like, girls, I had to start my healing journey. Like, I really had to reflect on everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I did put myself out there, like, you'd get the odd person like, oh, you still looking for marriage? It's like, oh, really?
Nah.
What we doing? Like that the opening sentence of the conversation. I was like, so when I thought I was ready to date, I clearly wasn't. So I hid back.
Yeah.
One thing I actually want to talk about, which was actually not really after the show, but more on the time of the show. Because I think one thing that I haven't deeped, and I think obviously for us, we were fortunate enough to watch the season 2 like show, but obviously then see in real life like how it actually transpires in the reunion. And obviously there was so much that we spoke about on the pod that we couldn't talk about because it ended up getting cut from the actual thing. But these are people's real lives. And I was deep into myself, like, watching yourself date, and obviously you've spoken about these things where like there's certain things that you were doing that maybe now you're not doing like going forward. But how difficult was that process? Because I don't know, I just feel like for me now, when I even watching the pod, like we speak about this before, like on the pod now, you start to notice your like features of yourself that you didn't really notice before. Like, it really puts everything like on top like it makes everything heightened. And obviously on the show, like everybody's obviously commenting about how you moved in certain situations, how you dealt with, like, just talk about that. Like, how was it actually like dealing with the post-math of like everyone now watching the show and like you watching yourself,
especially a year after.
That's after.
I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
I think, you know, like it's filmed a year prior.
Yeah.
So you go off and you do a year of like healing and self-work and stuff like that, and it comes out and it triggers you again.
Yeah.
But then it's also at a point where you've worked so much on your self-esteem, your confidence and all these other things, right?
Yeah.
And then the internet comes for you. It's like they're literally picking on everything that you already know was a problem at that time and you kind of worked on, but it makes you relive that.
Yeah.
But that being said, like, it's reality TV. You put yourself in that space.
Yeah.
For me personally, I've got such a good network of people.
Yeah.
And I got myself to a really good space.
Good.
Like, it was a bit triggering, but like, I was able to deal with it. Like, there were certain things that, you know, like physical appearance and stuff, I just had to laugh it off because I'm like, a lot of the time people project a lot as well.
Oh, a lot.
Like, the people that are actually on the other side, they're not happy.
Yeah.
Like, some people are not happy and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, you can't take on, I think I'm a big believer on like taking on energies and like protecting mine.
Yeah.
So I just kind of didn't read too much into it. Anyone that come onto my Instagram to troll me, blocker, delete it, because it's my actual space.
100%.
But if it's like TikTok and, you know, an influencer, like content creator has like done a skit on me or something like that.
Yeah.
Then,
But I thought you were really well received. I'm confused.
and I was, but there was like little banter bits, like, you know, about like the intimacy, and I'm sitting back in the seat like this, and then, or like, I know it killed me, but like also, I'm a woman of God. I can't be talking about my sexual relations. Like, leave me alone. It's a lot. I don't need to talk on that. But do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's all going around, and then people are saying this and that, and I'm like, I know the truth. But also sometimes, if you know the truth, you don't actually even need to speak on it. So I was battling that. I know the truth. I don't need to speak on it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
100%.
I got myself to that space. Whereas what you'll see a lot in reality on TV now as well, you'll see a lot of people wanting to go and clear their name or talk about, but no, to who?
Yeah.
For what? Do these people know you? Not
I
even
have a name in my head.
Yeah, not even. You know, in the edit, every second edit.
Exactly.
See, the reason why this grates me a little bit, is like, yes, it's TV, there's going to be edits, but people don't put words into your mouth.
Okay, so this is what I was going to ask you. How much
They don't
can
tell you to
edit
say
it
things.
that it's like night and day?
And I think, to be honest with you, maybe I'm being biased because, as people would say, I got a good edit or whatever, but that I genuinely look at the TV, my people look at the TV and like, that was you. So like, it is weird, but I do understand that obviously certain like looks and stuff that you could be doing, so it could be like a long day of filming and you could just be tired and you're like, eye roll,
oh, that's
whatever.
true, because even on this podcast,
then,
like we might even like
have
fight
a really
and
bad
people say stuff in the comments.
So,
When I'm focusing, I'm actually listening to you, but it looks it might not look like I'm like even taking but I'm and then you would have said something 2 minutes ago and I'm like, and then I'm engaging in it again. But anyways, like that kind of edit, like I get that they can put like a look with like an audio, I get that, but they don't put words into your mouth, and I think that's like the biggest thing, you know. And I also feel like the producers know you, they get to know you so well off camera as well, that they wouldn't give you a storyline or something that wasn't kind of reflective of how your behavior was presented. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that your behavior, like the fact that was you, but sometimes when cameras come on, people do showman or showwoman. I've seen it, like, and without names, like I've been there. Like I've seen a whole different person when a camera's come out to a person. Do you know what I mean?
Difficult, man.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's very tough to, and even though we're calling him out to say like, oh, like he's someone that wants to clear his name and stuff, but even us, like, we have to be real with ourselves. When we even see stuff about the podcast, when people are saying, "Oh, but you guys are this," sometimes it's hard to not want to say something, not want to be like, "But guys,
you can't." The thing is, like, and you just can't clear. Like, you can't respond to every comment. And the thing is, once you start, then you feel like you have to continue. So it's just better you just.
But who's that for? You or them?
Yeah, that's
exactly.
If your family and friends that know you believe you, that's the most important thing.
It's the only opinion that should matter.
I was gonna say, obviously, like I've spoken before, but I watch a lot of reality TV, and Real Housewives of Salt Lake City just came back, and Mary from the show was speaking on another cast member and basically said that her problem is that she wants to be well liked and received by everyone.
Yeah, that's
And Mary was like, it's impossible to do that. Like, if you try and be liked by everyone, you're going to be liked by no one.
Yeah.
Because you're too busy trying to change and stuff.
Yeah.
Mary said that something that she took with her when doing the show and being on the show for as long as she had, she said that there are going to be people out there, despite what you do, their aim is to not like you.
Yeah.
Like anything you do, they're not going to like what you do. Even if you change your personality 16,000 times, their mission is to not like you.
Yeah.
So you're trying to cater to those type of people. You'll find yourself not being yourself at all and not
You
being
won't like
authentic.
yourself.
Yeah,
You won't even like yourself. You look in the mirror and be like, who the heck is
Who's this?
Do you understand what I mean? So
yeah.
that's something that I really took when it came to like this reality, that there's always going to be even on this podcast, there's always going to be someone that doesn't like what you've said or you've looked a certain way. Like they're going to be determined to not like you no matter what it is. So you trying to always clear your name and stuff like that. Like obviously there's sometimes we want to respond to comments, or if we feel like we should respond to a comment, if it's just plain and like, you know, the ones where it's just like, you know what, this one is so inaccurate, like it's not even, but like we said, we can't respond to every single comment, because you find yourself just going down a rabbit hole trying to prove to yourself that you're not what they said when they probably don't even care themselves.
Exactly. Very true. A point that I wanted to bring on was just when it comes to like families and like actually like, first of all, like telling them obviously you're going to be on the show and like they're going to play a part in it, right? But then when it actually happens, like how did that process go for you? And like obviously we have seen with this latest season the whole Cow and Sarova and like the mum not being happy about it obviously, but then on camera he managed to somehow swindle her or like prove to her that she like
I can talk on that definitely, because I think like even with like my mum and dad, right, they were so receiving, but I think genuinely if you are presenting as happy to your parents, like you've gotten this experience, they don't know anything that's gone on. They haven't seen the pods. Remember, they haven't seen the episodes. So when they are seeing you for the first time, and you're introducing your fiance, they're over the moon. If you're over the moon, they're over the moon. 100. So they're sold. But then remember again, it's then you've got the year away, and then they get to see the person and see the dynamic. Do you know what I mean? So I can see how her mood changed towards him from the initial meet to the reunion.
I was gonna ask, so when you actually went on the show, were you allowed to tell people that you were going on the show? Because for my thing is that some of the parents, they'll be like,
some people choose not to.
Some people choose not to tell their parents.
To tell their parents, and then it's like the element of surprise. Me?
Yeah, because I'm thinking, if I'd gone away for a period of time and my dad doesn't hear from me in 12 hours, he'll be like, what the heck is going on? And my thing is that some of them, they'll now bring their parents, and then the parents will be like, okay, so where have you been? And I'm like, how do you not know?
Yeah, no.
Like, for me, I'm just like, why are they so clueless? Like, what? I don't know what's... They'll be like, what is this experiment? I'm like, you didn't tell your parents that you're going on Love is Blind. And you now come in, and they're now shocked to see that you're
oh, this was someone I'm dating. I'm now engaged.
Engaged.
Who was it? I don't know which couple. I don't remember which couple was this year where it was like,
was it
who was it?
The hostess.
Billy
and
Ashley.
Yeah.
He was like, what?
You what?
Yeah, so who can you tell actually?
Yeah.
It's the people that will actually, if you make it to the end, be involved in the show.
Okay.
Like immediate family and friends.
Yeah.
But obviously
And
I've
how long
vetted
were you
my...
actually away for?
Without
your phone?
Like 2 months? Oh, without your phone?
Yeah.
Like a month. But I say it like just like that, but at the time it felt like a lifetime. Like I speak to my mum and dad every day. My nan, I call her. Like I speak to my loved ones like on a regular. So like by day 3, I was having withdrawals to a whole nother level.
You're not
You're not allowed one call.
No, I was having nightmares, guys. I don't even dream or have nightmares like that yet. But I was waking up in a hot flush. I said, I was like, someone's trying to get a message to me, like, my family okay? And it was a lot. It was a lot.
Mum.
It's an experiment in the end of the day. I think you know, we say like love is blind, but it's a social experiment. And that is a part of it. And I think people, we look at it and we're like, oh, why were they acting like that? But there's so much more to it. There's like sleep deprivation. There's like emotional regulation. Like there's so much going on in your brain. Like you can't even eat. I lost you know what, I was proud of myself there. I lost some weight in that first bit. I was like, when I got to the...
What do they give you for food?
They do feed us,
Okay, I was gonna say.
But my anxiety, I'm stressed. I'm worried about the next day. I'm worried about sticking on eyelashes for 3 days in a row. Like, it's just so much going on, honestly. Yeah. So by the time I got to the retreats, I was like, these jeans have got a bit of... Like, what's going on here? But all jokes aside, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah. So can you talk about, I think the moment for me, out of everything, it's always the reveal for me that like, when watching it, I'm just like,
I know, you just want that to go well, innit?
yeah, like...
Can you imagine the nerves before you do that, though?
The one that didn't
Can
go...
you imagine the nerves? The nerves you have before.
Yeah, exactly.
The one that didn't go well. I can't remember the name.
Nicole and Sam.
Nicole and
Sam.
Yeah, but that was never meant to be. That was,
exactly.
it was
Never.
We thank God for Benaya.
No, honestly, we
what a
thank
sweetheart.
God. We
And
thank
Nicole.
God.
And Nicole is like the sweetest soul.
Yeah.
We thank God that that Benai was able to
come back.
Yes.
The word
That is a man without an ego as well. Men without egos, thank me, praise you.
He said, I'm not losing this one.
No, she's a good woman.
Yeah.
And that's a good man. That's a good match.
Scary.
For the streets.
For the streets. I was going to say as well, are there any, like, are you able to say to producer, like, I want to have this conversation but in private, in the sense that like I don't want this to air, because in my head I'm thinking I want to be vulnerable. I know, but I want to be vulnerable, but I don't want the whole of the UK and the world to know about
you.
this.
That's what you signed up for. That's
you have signed up for it.
Because you know
how many hot
like,
mic moments have happened on Real Housewives?
When Cal said that my brother was a drug addict,
That is...
Cal's now telling the whole world.
No, that is crazy, you know. I want to know if that got signed off or something.
Yeah,
because
that's what
if
I'm
my
saying.
brother done that to me,
are
you even my brother?
That's what I'm saying. You want to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
But I was watching like, what? I don't know why he said that. I think
Was it at the reunion? Was it at the reunion?
It wasn't for him to say.
Live on,
in the Netflix.
Yeah.
Like, on, like during the pod.
Yeah, people are talking about it.
But then I think
It wasn't for him to say.
Yeah. But then I think you're thinking about the reunion, because I think it was part of that
Even
recap.
then come back into it. It played it on big reunion screen again.
Because I think sometimes, I mean, and I know this was a massive cop-out, but you know, I can't remember her name now. The woman who found out that her fiance had 3 children or whatever, like the twins.
Ashley and Tyler.
And Tyler,
yeah.
right. Now, let's say
That
that
has to
he
be
was...
disclosed before, though.
Well, this is my thing. Let's say he was he was actually genuine. We know now that it was a massive like lie and he's just a fraud and all those things.
Yeah.
But let's say that he was genuine and truly he was a sperm donor and truly he was trying to protect the children and didn't want to bring them into this. That's what I'm saying. Are you allowed to disclose some things where it's like, this is important for my partner to know to make a decision, but I also want to protect these vulnerable kids.
But Love is Blind should know that, though. Shouldn't the producers know that?
That's true.
And I don't think
What
they did.
information should
That should be information that... And then,
I don't think
there's
they...
like information
and I
you
think
need to
for
give
like,
beforehand.
definitely you have to
like
disclose.
what, for example?
So like your past relationships, if you got children, definitely you have to disclose that. Like,
So even like...
surely, you can't be doing that. That's great.
No, I think the loophole that he...
Because he's not his children.
Because they were sperm...
Trying to do another like the Holy Spirit in baby.
Crazy.
But because I didn't even understand that. But
Insane.
yeah, so that's what I was wondering. Like, is there certain things that you can be like,
but you can...
I know I don't want this
to air.
Because
I think you've had, like, from what I remember from my time, is that people had disclosed something and then it was playing on their mind a lot, like, and they were really worried about the outcome of that. So that was a conversation that was separate and it didn't get aired.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, explain that.
So someone had a situation, so explain it.
Yeah, someone had said something
Okay.
and it was like, and it was to do with family.
Okay.
And they didn't want that to get aired.
Well, Cal should have done that as well, mate.
Yeah.
But
you know what I mean?
he didn't give
Yeah,
like
but
monkeys.
Carl, I think the lights are on and no one's home.
Yeah, facts. Well, that would do it. So one thing I wanted to actually ask about the process, right? So obviously the whole show is Love is Blind.
Yeah, sorry.
The whole show is Love is Blind. So this is very different to what's the
Married at First
Married
Sight.
at First Sight.
Definitely different.
Right? Very different.
You have to put that on a whole different... Well, it was in mine. But I'm naive.
Yeah. Very, very different categories,
Yeah.
right? But if you were to think about the experiment as a whole, what aspect of it would you maybe say should be changed? Like about the process? Because I'm like, okay, cool. You obviously, you actually propose without seeing, right? That's one aspect. And then you have a period of only, is it 4 weeks after that point, or how many?
You have the retreat. So you have the retreat.
Yes.
You date, sight unseen.
Yep.
You see each other. You then go on like a honeymoon retreat with other couples, but get to know each other, and then you go to the apartments.
Then you go to the apartment.
For me, I would skip the retreat side, you know? Like, not even skip, but like, it's giving bubble. It's giving like, I've just met you, fairy tale, yay, son, woo. Like, I want to see what our day-to-day is like. Like, when the alarm goes off, where we're going to live. Like, what's that looking like? I would have rather just gone to that.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, and this is the issue just I think in society, is the whole thing about comparison. I think one thing that like affects a lot of people, obviously, and things that you can't run away from it because it will eventually come. Yeah. You eventually have to deal with it, even if you guys were secluded up until the moment you got married and were happy. Because obviously social media is there, your real life will come, all your friends and everything will come, right? But I think one of the things that I always see it being an issue in these shows is when it comes to like other couples now. Obviously, you're seeing somebody that you used to date before, like in the pods, but then also like, oh, but we're closer and we're more physical.
They do it because it's good TV, though.
I know, but I'm saying if you could think about the journey, like actually what actually impacts people in a way that really, I think maybe it's just the way the show's set up and actually it sets them up a bit for failure and actually not really testing the whole like Love is Blind.
Do you not think that that's also like down to the people?
Yes,
because
100%.
Oh, again, I'm terrible with names. What's the boy's name of the girl that I met on the high street?
Kieran,
yeah. So you know how like it was the mixer, and
Love the way he handled that.
I love the way he handled that.
But with Sophie,
Sophie
like just the whole way he like
Javin was trying to be like
Meg and like spoke to Sophie, like it was just
top
so
tier. And I think it was actually an opportunity for him to double down on how much he actually loves Megan. Because Javin was even trying to be like, oh, she's so sexy, isn't she? Or I don't know if he said
stirring the pot.
Like, he was trying to stir the pot, right? And he did not fall for the bait once. Whereas the season before, someone was saying, hey, she's a what is it?
Sublime.
Sublime.
Demi's that.
Remember, I was Ollie. It's the past. Can we not? Shift that back over there.
That Sublime comment, you were like,
hey, men.
Can I ask a question though?
Yeah.
And again, I don't know if you want to answer this.
Yeah.
But when did you know you were going to say no?
I knew in the apartments.
That's why
you were still filming.
Yeah.
What was it about the?
Yeah, I just knew. But like, I'm not gonna lie, like I was in love. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you know, I fell out of love and I knew it was a no. Like I was holding on to the hope of like we could still do this. Like, but I would be lying to myself and actually, I just, in terms of what I get from my dad, this is gonna sound so crazy, but like to me, he's such a good like man.
Yeah.
And I think if I can't look at my partner and then look at my dad and see similarities, I don't want it.
That's like me.
Yeah.
And like obviously the more you live together, the more you see things, it's like so I knew that, but I'd already like committed so much to the experiment. Like I'd introduced my family already.
Did you share that the fact that you were like probably going to say no with anyone except him? Well, I guess you didn't even tell him, I guess.
Yeah, no, we knew, we had a conversation. Okay. He
wasn't surprised.
He wasn't ready for marriage. Like obviously time goes on.
Ready for marriage.
Yeah. Obviously he's got his own thing going on now, so we wish him all the best in that way. And growth is a great thing.
100%.
Amen. Yeah. But in that time period, like we thank God for how my story played out. Because very grateful. But I knew. But
And did you share like those concerns with like family or friends, or you just kind of?
I mean, if you watch my episode, my cousin who's part of like the bridal, she was someone that I was in communication with, and actually the day before was like really confiding in her about like how conflicted my head and heart was. But she had known the whole ins and outs of everything. Like the stuff that I won't even talk on still today because it doesn't need to be. But she was so livid to even have to put a dress on that day. She was like, I don't even know why we're here. But like, because she knew everything, I was like, what I want you to understand is like, I now don't see this as my wedding day of like, for him. I see it as like for me. And that might sound selfish and people are like, well, why would you go all the way to the wedding? But I was like, I needed that moment. Like, you lot don't understand what I went through, like emotionally, like everything I went through, I needed to feel that I'm like I'm able to accept myself and love myself.
And say
Like from when I tried on that dress on the fitting, that was like the first time in the experiment where I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm so silly. I've come here thinking I need a man, but I need to love myself. And I was like, look how beautiful my mum and sister are in front of me and how much they love me. Like, why am I trying to seek love from someone that doesn't even see me? As much as I kept saying to myself, he sees me, he hears me. Like, no, you want that. You want to be seen, you want to be heard, but you do it for yourself. And I really needed to be in that experiment to get to that stage. And people say it's selfish, but you know what? I'm glad. I'm so glad.
And you know what? It takes a lot of strength to get up there and to say no. Because I think as well, like some people maybe say yes, knowing that they really should have said no.
Isn't that what I think?
Billy and Ashley.
100%.
Yeah.
He always dragging people.
No, but he should have said no. He should have said no.
She said that. She wishes he had said no. And I'm like, no, sometimes take the ownership on yourself. Like, he could have said yes and you could have said no.
She's a lover girl though,
she
man.
is,
So
but
I
feel
get
like
it.
logic needs to play, like what you were saying with your head and your heart. Like, it is so hard to like choose your head over your heart because your heart is like all encompassing. Like sometimes when you feel those emotions. But I think what you're probably thinking about and concerned about will play out like exactly how you think it's going to play out.
100%.
Your brain knows, like, do you know what I mean?
Your
brain is like what senses danger, what like makes you alert to certain things. So it's important. But like I said, I think it's just so commendable to get up there and to say no and not to just be a people pleaser and not to just think like, oh, people have taken time off work or now like maybe if I say yes it will just like disappear and everything will be
and as much as I said I knew it was a no, but like on the wedding day it felt like there was parts where I was like, oh, there's parts of this experiment that I've loved so much that I could say yes and just like, do you know what I mean? It sounds so silly, but like their head is always like, wake up. Like, exactly. What are you even like contemplating?
Do you have to tell them your answer before you get onto the
so they knew. For me, I think some people don't, but for me, I was very clear of like.
It's a nice
like I said, wrap this up. Because at first we was all talking about, we can have a party after, and I'm going along with it thinking, absolutely not. Like once it said no, I'm out of here, man. And as much as I say it's no for now, like even in that moment, like I thought that like, okay, cool, we can do the friendship and the dating and them things. I'm like, Demi, you come on here for a whole husband, you know. If you are not walking away with that, you leave that there.
Exactly.
That is not your man.
Because it doesn't
anyone.
because Bardo and Jed, that didn't work for them.
It can't.
Do you know what made me laugh when they were like, oh, they tried it out for like 2 weeks.
No, but you think that's mad, but for real, like when you know, like, no, why are we even here?
Literally. But I just have to say though, like, I think the lessons that you teach like from the show is so important because I think like I said, on this podcast, we get so many dilemmas, so many people focusing on like relationships and just like wanting to feel loved or whatever it may be, right? But like we don't really spend a lot of time talking about getting to a point where you are like fully happy with yourself. And I think that you are a perfect example of that, where you've spoken about the fact that like it taught you a lot about like, I need to actually be like happy with who I am, like love who I am truly, and then somebody else is like an addition to that, and it's not the source of my like
happiness.
my happiness.
And you should go on, sorry.
I was just gonna say, and I think as well, like being Christians, like we're grateful in the fact that like we don't always have to be the source of our own joy. Like the Bible talks about how the joy of the Lord is our strength. Like we can actually draw strength from the joy that God gives us. So we don't always have to be the source of our joy, our happiness. We can actually like lean on God for those things. Like you don't have to be the only person responsible for that. Sorry,
but as I said, like my like relationship with God is newer. So when I was on the experiment, I didn't like practice read the Bible. I was doing like manifestation and stuff like that. But then when starting my healing journey and stuff, I started going to church with my friend, and I was like, God, you got me. You had me. Like I just needed to listen to you all along. So definitely that definitely helped me and putting him at the forefront. And like all I would say, like you do that, and as much as like I wanted a husband, I learned to love myself and put myself in a position that I attracted exactly what I prayed for.
Hallelujah.
Exactly.
That I prayed for this. Like, I was doing it all wrong before. I was manifesting, I want a nice man with shoulders. But like, no, let's get. I want to pray, Lord, please,
God-fearing.
man. Like
some of the differences between what you were looking for pre and then what you were looking for post.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. I think for me, I always was looking for someone who was family orientated.
Yeah.
But like someone who is disciplined, ambitious, like they are real key things for me. Like I can be disciplined, right? But if my partner's not disciplined,
It takes
like, but I need someone to lead me in that direction. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had
Like
this discussion before.
I'm an organised, unorganised. I'm a bit.
An organised mess.
Yes.
Yes.
So I need my man to be organised.
Yes.
To be like, babe, like this is how we do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as much as I feel like I want a man to lead, right? But I have to be safe to trust that he's going to lead me in the right way.
Yeah.
But also like in the areas that I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. There's so much. God is great. God is great.
What? Guys, please open your ears and listen well. Some of you people, you need to apply this to your life, please.
Oh,
God damn. What? But it's true.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Goddamn. But anyway, really quickly, just jump to your hot take.
Hot take.
Yes.
So it was about validation or love. Like, do we
Okay.
seek validation or do you think more people seek validation
Ooh,
than
that's
love?
a good question, you know.
Am I getting the right concept?
No,
of
you
hot take?
you are.
Okay.
But what do you
would need to
think?
tell us, what
Mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think most people seek validation because validation is a quick fix. It's a quick like.
I agree with that.
Like
When you say validation, though, is it validation from that particular person or people around?
no people around, just validation. Like I can use myself as an example.
Yeah.
Like in the past, like validation in terms of like I'm feeling a bit like low or like low in confidence and stuff, and I'd go and put a first track picture. What's that? I don't do that no more.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, like it's like I need a quick like. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like,
Give me a little sun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you fire. I'm like, oh yeah, that feels good, and then I go away like a day later, and I'm like, oh, I feel a bit. That didn't really.
I ain't got no more. I ain't got no more.
I ain't got no more posts. I ain't got my bikini pic. Do you know what I mean? Like, it sounds silly, but those quick.
Yeah, those quick fixes. I agree, actually. I think, I don't know if that's really like, I will say that's a good hot take in the sense that I think most people would actually agree with
I don't know if most people
Really?
I don't know if most people would agree, but I think the people that don't agree probably fall into the people that are actually seeking validation. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, that is
because
it.
I actually genuinely do think, kind of like we were speaking on a couple of weeks ago, how like there are a lot of like, I'll say women because we are women, but like there are a lot of women who are so male focused and they'll be thinking that they're looking for love when actually what you're looking for is validation. You are happy to have basically any man, like as in you present the guy to us and everything that you've listed on this list now, we're like, why are you even with him?
Yeah.
But the fact that you have a man validates the fact that like, well, at least I'm beautiful.
I'm
because I have
desirable.
someone. I'm
Yeah,
desirable.
I feel desirable.
I'm this, that, and the third because there is somebody who actually wants me. Whereas he's just lusting over you.
Yeah.
The things that you need in like a long-term partner, with, like a husband, he doesn't exhibit any of those characteristics. But because he scratches this itch that you have for validation, you're happy to just have him. And then as soon as he leaves, you need someone else to fill that spot.
That just took me on to another thing though. Like I really think you need to take the lust away. Like don't have that first. Like that's why I think that you girls with God, right? Yeah, you know, no sex before marriage and them.
No, I hear it.
But I'm just saying, if you can,
Yeah.
you know,
No,
about
I
throwing
agree.
people like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that clouds.
It does cloud
It clouds you because like lust can really cloud a lot of things. So I think abstaining
Yeah.
from those kind of things whilst you're getting to know someone is very, very important.
Yeah, it's a good point. I was going to say, though, about your whole like validation aspect, and I agree to a certain extent, but for me, one thing which I think I even am still currently like trying to decipher for myself is actually like, what is it that I want? Because I think I have, and to be fair, no, actually, let me not say I have lived that life, but I know a lot of people that live their life wanting to satisfy others because like for example, the way that we grew up in our household, like you go to school, you don't really want to go to school, you go to uni, maybe you don't really want to go to uni, but you do it to satisfy your parents, whatever it may be, right? And even when it comes to like your partner, like I remember I very much was very like I'm gonna say not superficial, but I basically would have like a list of what I think I need in terms of if other people saw me, this is what they would expect of me to be with. Not necessarily what actually makes me happy, but just society-wise, like you said, obviously we want someone that's respectful. So I'm doing it like a bit of like the opposite to you, where it's not just anybody that can feel it. It's like, no, I need a man that has all this money that can do this, do that. When people see me out, they like, oh, wow, I'm jealous of, like, I'm not jealous of you, but do you know what I mean? Like, wow, you've got a man of X, Y, and Z. But it's like, okay, but really, when it comes
validation as well.
No, that's my point in terms of the fact that like it doesn't have to be so like,
it doesn't have to be a man.
Anybody. It can be like to the point that you're even like making it so high that it's just like you're not actually thinking, okay, what actually makes me happy? Like, okay, you want a man that's like all this money and stuff, but like, sorry, when he's now throwing that money at you to solve a problem, now the money that he has in abundance is now an issue. Because I realize that, like, for example, you like when you date someone that's actually got a lot of money, sometimes you don't understand what that comes with. So like, you're like, okay, like I want a guy that's like a leader, like you know, will provide for me financially. Okay, but then now when he's cheated or now when he's done something bad, he's now bombarding you with Chanel here, flower here.
You don't even have to go that far.
Yeah,
it's kind of like, if he has like, he's a leader and he has all this money, it's like, well, that comes at a cost of time.
Yeah.
So like,
and how high do you prioritize your time? Like, you know the love languages, right?
Yeah,
exactly. So like, if your top thing is like quality time,
yeah.
and he can't give you that, why are you with him?
Exactly.
Regardless if you're getting all the money and you really have to, as you said, you have to sit back and think about what do I want? What do I need from my partner?
100%.
And then actually think, is this person able to provide that for me? And am I like, are you aligned? Like alignment is so key.
100%.
Like, I definitely.
Yeah, because I think for me as well, the reason why that made me think even more is because I remember, obviously people ask this question a lot and I've seen it come up a lot, especially B Money. This guy's videos are very problematic at times. But anyway, the topic that comes up is like, are you your type's type? And I sometimes think to myself, and sometimes I have to sit back and think like, okay, like I say I want so and so, but like, would that type of person be looking for me in those spaces? Like I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to describe, but essentially what I'm trying to say is that sometimes you've built this picture, right? And then it's like, it actually doesn't align to what you really and truly want. But because society tells you that that is what consists of a high value man, that if you've got with that type of man, then that means that you've made it in life in terms of like, you're going to be happy and you're sorted. But really and truly, like you can end up not being happy. Like, you could end up being sad, like not really achieve.
I get that point, but I feel like because I'm not a pursuer and the guys are pursuing me, even if someone is, if I'm talking about looks wise, even if I find someone attractive, that doesn't mean that that's the type of person that's going for me. I'm just going off the guys that are coming to me and I'm picking from that pool of guys, whether I find them attractive from the get-go or not, whatever I'm presented with, that's who I'm going off.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So
I don't get it. So, but you said that's not your type. That's not what.
No, you were saying that you have to go.
No, I kind of get it.
You're saying that. Oh, are you your type's type? But I'm saying that even if my type is not approaching me, I'm just going off by the guys that are approaching me.
Yeah.
So even if I find like, even if I look at someone and be like, oh, I find that guy attractive, in my head, he's not the type of guy that will come and speak to me.
But you will know what you want to attract, right?
Yeah, I know. No, okay.
Sorry to cut.
I get what you're saying.
Now I might. Maybe I'm getting.
Yeah, she's basically saying that like, all well and good what you're saying, but I can only pick from the pool of men that are coming to me. So like this whole your type's type from the woman's perspective is kind of doesn't work, because you have to be like the type that comes to meet you. What you can pick from.
Well, this is a bit mad, isn't it? It's getting mad. But then I started thinking about, like, you know how people preach they want to be a wife, right? Like, are you like? Do you
that's what I mean.
Do you have the credentials to be a wife?
That's what I mean.
Not saying that. You say I want a husband.
Yeah.
But are you a wife?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I agree.
I get what you're saying, but my thing is that when you were saying, oh, are you your type's type?
I don't mean like physically. I don't necessarily. I'm talking about like stuff like that. For example, like I said, someone that's like bigger money. Like these type of men, they normally say stuff like, "Oh, I need a woman that's like able to like really make my life a lot better and like to make my life smoother because I'm busy with all these things that I've got. Obviously, that's how I've got my money. Yeah, but. Sorry, am I even that type of woman that's easily able to just like step away and like cater to someone's needs immediately and not think about my own and not think that that's even a negative thing? The fact that you want me to come and support you but then take away from my own thing. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, there's a lot of qualities that these things you're thinking, oh yeah, cool, I want. but then when it now presents to you,
Yeah, we need to.
But you're not ready. But you're not ready for it.
When
You're not ready for it.
When
the gap
Beatrice
enough.
lists things, it's so funny.
it's a very, very, it's a good thing though. But
yeah, we need to be doing the gap analysis. Where we are today, where we need to be, what's the gap?
No, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, there's definitely stuff about myself that I know, like, hey, a wife would not be doing this stuff. Like,
I think it depends. It depends on what you think a wife is.
Sense of, yes. Well, not even in the sense of I'm doing anything like I'm shaking yash on a yacht in a thong. I'm not doing any of that. But I just think sometimes, like, and I've worked on it a lot, but like my attitude to certain things I used to see as a threat. Like, how can you want me to go and be cooking you food? I used to be offended.
But for your husband, you should want to do that.
That's the thing, like, it's like, well, okay,
For the right
I can't
man.
lie.
For the right man.
Natural,
Your future husband.
like,
Yeah.
you should want to like provide for your family in that way and be a source of.
You want a man to put you in your
But do you know what it
feminine
is? I
energy.
think like there is just this narrow, and sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm not impacted by social media. Like I have my own thoughts, processes. I think by myself. But I can't lie, we've all been on social media for like 10 plus years now. There's no way that you haven't been impacted by social media. And I think one of the things that I noticed about myself a few years ago was that all of these narratives about like, we are independent. We are super independent.
I can
no
be
man
independent
can
and
ever
dependent.
come and I'm like, actually, I need to unlearn some of that stuff and allow a man to have a slot in my life because the way I was moving before was, you ain't got no space, sit on the floor.
facts.
Whereas now I'm like, Sharon, be a bit softer. Like,
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I
It's
get
not a
that.
threat to
100%,
your,
I get that.
to your, like, life or whatever. Like, relax.
Kind of like how this lady was in this dilemma, no offense, where it's like, oh, I've built this, I've built this, I've gone to this, I've gone to that, I've done this, and now this, like,
But,
now I need
okay,
somebody.
so what can he do for you?
What can he do for me?
You do all of it yourself.
Do you even need him? Like, do you even want him?
Yeah, so...
But no, it's a very good, very, very interesting take. But yeah, I do agree with you that like validation is definitely like a key thing. Like I know that, like I said, so I keep on mentioning it, but there's times where like you're like, oh, this person, like actually like I'm feeling type of ways like if I even go and tell somebody that this is who I'm thinking that is this, and I'll tell you better remove yourself from that situation because you're scared of what your friends, what your family will even think.
Now you got to stick by your decision.
Yeah, you have to sometimes.
And sometimes you even take on like the characteristics of your friend. Like your friends will be like, I could never date someone that's under 5'10". You'll be like, yeah. I do, you're 5 foot. Like, you can. But it's like, relax. I saw a post on Instagram this week and it was like, rest in peace to all the single women who have pushed out the men out of their lives because of the opinions of their single friends.
Single friends. I thought you were saying hi. Sorry.
No, not hype, but just like, you know, like sometimes like girls will have, well, there's this narrative that goes around that like girls will listen to their single friends more than how they actually feel about the man that's in front of them. And so then they'll like jeopardize what they actually have with a good man. Like, he's not even making that much money. He isn't even that tall.
That's why you can't outside noise. And I think when you get into a relationship, be very mindful of what you tell people. In your like what's going on, because there's certain things like with your partner, you have to ride through that with your partner.
100%.
Because that because the things you tell your girls or your family.
Do you remember that time? And that's when people start bringing up nonsense at the wedding speech. Oh, that time when you talk, I don't want to hear pim from your mouth.
There's some things that even back when you were in school and maybe you like someone, there'll be that one friend that always brings it up. Go. Oh my gosh, that's why you need to be
so true. But no, good hot take. Okay, so guys, just to wrap up, we're gonna go to Don't Get Me Started. If you guys don't know, that is basically where we ask our Instagram a question and then we read out the responses. So the question this week was, what's the pettiest reason you didn't want to date someone? Demi, do you have one?
The pettiest reason why I didn't want to date someone.
Yeah.
Well, when I was younger, I didn't like to date anyone that didn't play football. So petty.
Okay, but what level?
No, you got to be able to like. I can't be there doing 10 cups and you're there just trying to. What is that? No, sorry.
Okay, so like, would you want someone that is athletic? Like, because there's some people that like maybe football
is not their thing.
No, it would give me the ick that
they can run 100 meters very fast.
They had to be football.
No, it had to be. I can't throw a ball in front of you and then you know, because my football is a football family. Like,
okay.
you know, like, and then like, oh, should we go play? should we go have this football match? And I'm like, oh, come on, babe. You're doing the waters.
Yeah.
No.
Going goal.
Can't even go in goal. What touch do you have?
Exactly.
Can't even pass that from the back. No. In fact, I say it's petty, but I say I used to have it. I still have that.
I hear
It's
it.
still a thing.
I hear it. There's some
still
things.
a thing.
There's some things. I can't even like even on the football thing. Yeah, it's not really. I don't really live by it, but I do find it a bit weird when a guy doesn't like football or like doesn't like support a football team. Like I
don't mind it too much.
Oh, I love it.
You know why?
I love
Because
it.
some guys, their mood be
I like it. Though.
When Arsenal loses on a Sunday,
I'm an Arsenal fan, you know. But it's heartache
as well. But it's just like every
Cameroon
week
the
we're
whole
going
week.
through this.
yeah, I'm saying they'll play on Sunday,
like
they'll
it,
lose
though.
that week.
Yeah.
Just know that there's nothing that's making him smile.
Yeah,
good dinners, hopefully.
That is too funny. What about you girls? What's the pettiest reason you didn't date someone? Oh, your faces.
I know you.
I've already said mine like several times, which is when I went on a date and like I didn't like the shoes that he was wearing. Remember that one? It was really bad. He's an amazing guy, but like
no, you can't do that. Though.
no, he's like genuinely amazing. He's married now, like fantastic guy, but like sorry.
The like two shoes.
That shoe was crazy.
Anyway.
What are you gonna say? I was
say like she hated. I know she hated those shoes because she didn't even get home before she told me. I said, "How was the date?" I hated his shoes.
Yeah,
I just couldn't.
I think I was trying to eat on the day. I was trying to even like Snapchat the shoe.
No,
let's go.
No, not the Snapchat of the shoe.
The thing is, the guy's so nice, but yeah, man, that was the pettiest reason. I stand by myself being petty.
This one's petty as well. Again, this was when I was younger, but I still have a thing about. I just don't like it when people sweat profusely. I just have a thing about that. And like maybe he was nervous, but his whole back was wet, and I was just like, I don't really.
What on the date?
Like I would rather you be late and not
do what?
No, like freshen up.
I'd rather you not rush.
Yeah, but no,
what was
nervous. It was getting more progressively. So like,
he's nervous. He's nervous.
Yeah, maybe he was like rushing.
No, I met him there. I was like, sweet guy.
Oh, these poor men.
Sweet guy, and I know it's petty, but it's just like,
that's fair.
Oh my dad! It just I've worked on it though. I would not necessarily stop seeing someone because of that. But
okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've grown up.
Yeah, exactly. Tell me, what about you?
This one's gonna be good because I feel like there's a few, no?
Yeah.
I feel like
you're quite understanding.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember tell these people you're strict. Remember,
I'm strict though. I'm
like
strict, but I feel like I'm quite understanding. Like I'll give you a couple of chances before.
Okay.
Like I'll see something and I'll be like,
Notice.
Will you say something?
No. Like I'll make a mental note to myself and I'll be like, okay, I've seen this thing, but my auntie told me that I should just you can't have 100% perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, especially now, I'm just like, okay. And then until it's like repeating itself or something that is like, I just can't shake it. That's when I'll be like, okay, yeah, I think I have to bow out gracefully. But I think I'm quite understanding.
Okay.
Do you not think so?
No, you are.
I think I'm always trying to see the good in people. That's what
that
gets
could be
me,
your downfall though.
That's why I'm strict now.
Yeah,
that's why I'm strict. That's why I have to be a lot strict now.
Yeah, but anyway, let's read through. I'm gonna just like I'm gonna blast through these because
blast.
But even
I have
need to extend this.
Okay, so that's fine. What is the pettiest reason you didn't want to date someone? He sneezed too loud and threw his knees upwards.
Wait. I got you.
Boy, he sneezed too loud and threw his knee upwards.
No, but the sneezing loud.
It's crazy.
The way some
Nigerian
people men sneeze.
Forget about that. The way some people brush their teeth. But anyway, let's not even get onto that. That's another thing in itself because it's actually disgusting. Okay, another thing. He hit me with the "You live alone, Miss Big Money."
Anything big money?
Yeah.
Nah. Anything
Lend
money.
me a $5.
Lend me a
all of
$5.
that.
Yeah,
I see you
much.
shining, eh? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Someone said his legs were too big for his body.
Whoa.
Damn, that won't get like that.
No upper body day.
It is actually well. Someone said he had dirty nails. I definitely think that's fair.
I thought you said 30.
No, dirty. Oh,
I need more
God.
context. Like,
Dirty nails.
was he
No.
working? Was he working?
Even if
What
you're
did you say?
working.
Working. He
You
had
think
dirty.
that's fine, did you?
No, I think that's fair to like. That's
Oh, fair,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
enough. Fair enough
No, they
reason.
could have had a long day. Just
Oh,
get the clip
no,
out.
No,
Actually,
no,
this
no.
sounds like
This
he
sounds like
always
it's like
has
it's like
dirty
a
nails.
a thing.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have dirty nails? Like, if we're going on a date, why do you have dirty
Oh,
nails?
well, I needed more context. I didn't know he was going on a date.
Nah.
Even regardless.
Yeah,
I
if
ain't gonna
it's
hear
just
that.
a one-off, like,
Nah, even then.
Nah,
sorry,
even then.
Nah, that's
Nah.
crazy.
Dirty nails.
If you
I don't remember the last time I've seen a dirty nail.
Yeah, but you know some men they have some bacterial fungi just growing in their nails as well. What? Bro, some men don't look after themselves, you know. No, I'm just saying something.
Dirty nails and bad shoes.
Sorry, but it's but no. I was even gonna mention to I was gonna mention like football, especially people that play sports. When you see their feet, brother, you don't even want to look down again.
Yes, man.
Yeah, some guys'
I'm
feet
actually
are
kind of
scary.
blessed. I'm kind of blessed.
Yeah, some people's
my
feet are
feet.
scary.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
Considering.
I was going to say, after
Consider, I've
running
played a lot.
marathon, like some
Oh, yeah,
people's
no.
toes, not their toes.
Don't
their
catch me
toenails.
for the first 2 months after
Yeah,
the London
I
Marathon.
heard.
I lost 4 toenails.
Yeah.
But it's all right. They grow
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
They
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a
Basically
joke.
size up the trainer.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say.
Anyways, enough about
Boy.
me.
Okay, cool. What's on the pettiest reasons why you didn't date someone? Someone said, we went on a first date and he ate a rack of lamb ribs like he just discovered food.
Whoa.
Well,
There's some
Yeah,
certain
table
foods I
etiquette
think
needs to
there's
be a
certain
thing, though.
foods that
Can't
you
be doing
shouldn't
that.
order.
man.
I think that's so crazy that you guys say that though.
What, table etiquette?
No, not table etiquette, but the fact that like, they're saying that on certain like first dates, like, you shouldn't get certain food because
shouldn't,
of how
man.
it
If
looks.
you don't know how
No,
to
yeah,
eat
because
it
we're trying to
well.
have a conversation. I can't have all things falling out your mouth.
They're licking the
and-
all next
Yeah,
one.
I don't. First date, you can't take me to go eat chicken wings because I'm not gonna enjoy it. I'm not gonna be able to yam it how I want to eat.
Yeah,
it. Do you know what I mean?
yes. I don't
Do you
give a
remember the
damn.
scene on White Chicks when he
my
was
God,
dating
yeah.
Terry Crews? Are you telling me that
No, but that's,
you would
yeah,
see?
but even on any time, like that's not even acceptable. When there's a first date, when there's a
But
tenth
that's
date.
what I'm saying. Like, if a guy ordering also no.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. Someone said they didn't know how to kiss properly.
No, I think that's fine.
Really? You think it's
Yeah,
teachable?
yeah, definitely, yeah.
How do you teach someone?
But also, like, they might think that they don't know how to. They might just not be confident, and then like you kiss and you're like, oh, you knew how to do it the whole time.
Yeah, I'm forgiven.
I'm just wondering, how do you teach? First of all, you had to even tell them, like, you're not very good.
Yeah.
So this is what you should try next time.
That's fine.
Really?
Yeah, they're things you can work with.
Okay.
They got the
who's
mouth,
it-
they
and
got
who
the
they're
lips,
practicing
they got the,
with?
the lips, the tongue, they got everything they need.
have the
We can work.
appliances that they need.
Yeah, they got the appliances.
just
And
the
you
same.
can, you're a good teacher.
That's so
That's the
funny.
thing, I'd find it awkward. Like, I wouldn't know how to.
Bring that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, kissing's a very like, because it's so not entry level, but I mean it's so
And also,
basic.
you need your mouth to even. How do I explain it? The thing that you can't do, well, I also need my mouth to
explain
teach.
it
So
to
then I'm
you.
gonna have to use
I'm
my
gonna
mouth, and then I'm
come
gonna
out.
have to come back out.
I'm
And be
gonna know, you
okay,
have
so
to
no,
do this.
try this one.
Yeah.
now.
I don't think it needs to be a whole like talked through thing. I think maybe you lead. I don't know.
Okay.
None.
Okay.
Hey,
Guys,
come
issue
down for air.
first.
Okay, now we're gonna go back again. Now what we're gonna do this time
Hey,
is
now try this next
And this
time.
is your homework with the mirror.
that is crazy. Okay, cool. Someone used our reference and said he was Microsoft.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, man. That's very crazy. Okay, someone said they had tribal marks.
That's not nice.
I know.
That's not nice.
Somebody said he liked me too much.
Oh.
Fair enough. Okay.
Some people are some women are not serious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm like,
I know.
you serious? That's
Like,
lovely, no?
How
didn't like
It's
him
not
enough.
much. He asked for petty.
Yeah.
He's asked for petty.
Okay, true.
Yeah.
He did ask for
You
petty.
didn't like him enough.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that. You didn't like that man.
But
At all.
someone said he took me out. Even when I read this, I said, God forbid. He took me out to a Chinese buffet for our first date and then brought along his female friend. Now, there's two things wrong with that. First of all, taking me to a Chinese buffet
Crazy.
is like, I don't.
Even if we're not taking about what? You spend half the time at the buffet that you do at the table. And then I'm not gonna wait for you to finish your food before I go and get my second plate.
I
Guys,
think this is the last time I went to a Chinese
Guys,
buffet.
I promise you. It's
been a while still.
I don't think you understand.
Yeah,
if
what would it-
somebody dare take me to a
I'll bring a
Chinese
packed lunch.
buffet,
Global buffet with the one in Ilford.
I've been there for
Jimmy's.
Oh, no, Jimmy's. No, not Jimmy's.
Oh, Jimmy's.
No, not Jimmy's.
World-
No,
Jimmy's
Jimmy's.
World
That's
buffet.
cancelled. Jimmy's World. No, we can't do that one.
What?
At our
No.
age, come on.
I can't
is
remember. I think the
crazy.
last time I went to a Chinese buffet maybe as 18 or
That's what I'm trying to say. I don't remember the last time.
Okay.
I think
Maybe. I'm trying to think. Did I go when I was in uni?
Maybe. Oh, yeah, I think I did drink coffee. Yeah,
drink
because
coffee,
you know there was wing war.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can never take me to wing bar now.
Yeah, but you
But
can't.
during
Maybe they're young. They're probably uni.
Maybe,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
yeah,
if you're young,
yeah.
Buffet is breakfast when you're at the.
When your breakfast in the hotel. That's the only time I want to hear
At the Four Seasons.
No,
Yeah, or cruise.
Yeah, exactly. That's the time I want to hear it.
Yeah,
Crazy.
on holiday.
Absolutely. Okay. This one, I know that guys tend to do this. They had a long pinky nail.
Oh no!
I know,
Guys,
I don't know why they do it.
That really
Guys
upsets
do
me.
it a lot.
That really upsets me.
Yeah.
And I feel like, is that like the bogey picking thing?
Oh!
Because
Why are you growing that nail?
what is that for?
God.
Do you know what I mean? What do you need that for?
Why is it longer than my acrylic?
That's cool.
Yeah, no. Oh,
That is crazy.
Yeah, I would never see
that.
that.
Couldn't find me.
Exactly.
That couldn't
And
touch me.
imagine if it's dirty.
That's what I'm saying. And it normally is, you know, it's normally a weird colour. Anyway.
Yeah, because it's been there for so long.
It's a weird colour.
yellow.
Yellow
Yellow now,
yeah,
innit?
what is it?
Yellow,
Hey,
you know.
Crazy. Okay, cool. Again, what's the pettiest reason that you didn't date someone? Someone said, he said that he was an incredible baker. So I asked him to bake me a cake. He baked me a cake and it was so dead. I rejected him. I think that's fair. I can't even trust your opinion. I can't even trust your opinion. You're telling me you're an incredible baker.
Oh, it might have been a bad day.
Bad batch.
Please. Anyway. Someone said, I didn't see myself giving birth to a baby with his head shape, so I just ended things.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
And I think that's absolutely fair. Okay. What's the pettiest reason you didn't want to date someone?
Hey, tough crowd.
Hey, he slept with one pillow.
Well,
That's men for you now.
yeah, but you
I
can,
feel
you
like
can
you
bring,
can-
but you can bring a pillow.
Yeah, you can. bring
I've
a
got
pillow.
4. I can spare a one.
can bring a pillow.
I've got
Yeah, I got
4
4
pillows
and,
and 3
2.
cushions.
Yeah. And the little
pillow
duvet thing over the duvet. that
And
you
also,
can
men
just-
don't really know how to do this whole bedding thing.
Yeah.
And a flat pillow.
Oh, yeah. This is what.
Not
Okay.
the flat pillow.
Let me bang out a few of
folding
these.
it.
So someone said, what's the pettiest reason that you didn't date someone? Okay, I'm going to bang them out. 1, he had a lisp.
Oh.
2, he had a gap between his teeth so far away from each other, it was like London to Paris. Cool.
Why they got to add that to that though?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Ask our followers. I don't know.
That is not
I
nice.
need that person to think about before they think before you speak. Wherever, please.
Between Paris and London.
That's far, brother. That is far. Anyway,
It's only like.
that is far.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but to do that,
Your front
your teeth from London to Paris.
That's
My thing
crazy.
is, did you not know what he looked like before?
Boy, I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Some people don't smile in pictures.
Yeah, it's true. They don't. Someone said he had a beer belly. Cool. Someone said he asked if my Rick Owens were Converse. Sorry, madam. Okay, fashionista. Sorry, we held these.
Desperado.
Someone said that he said hi to an ex-friend of mine first when we entered the room together.
What?
So they entered the room together, and the first thing he said was say hello to someone that she's not friends with.
Oh.
Yeah, I understood. I'm just saying, like, is that why? Anyway.
It is well.
Oh.
Yeah, it is well.
Tired.
Someone said his hands and lips were ashy.
Oh.
Both.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's
Someone said
double combo.
their eyes weren't white.
Jaundice.
Boy,
Go to a doctor.
that is just anyway.
drops or something.
His teeth were yellow.
Hey.
Nickel
Fresh
whitening. Yeah, all that
fresh
whitening.
strips.
Yellow.
Invest in your
Pearl
teeth.
drops.
Boy,
Ooh, yeah.
he was the breadwinner from a very poor family.
Wait.
No, that makes sense.
Because he has to provide for the family, so he won't be able to provide for their
if
family.
he has a lot of pressure on
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, fair.
That's fair.
But it's not petty. That's not petty.
Yeah. Someone
Preference.
said he couldn't type Tuesday right. He spelt it as Teusday. It burst my bubble right there and then.
Do you know, I can't stand when people say use was and were incorrectly.
Oh,
Was you there last night? I don't like that.
I probably do that, you know. Probably.
Oh, Demi.
I was that
Were
person.
you
Who,
there?
I was that person in school. Yeah, see there. THERE.
There.
But listen, I still got my B in English, so I'm good. I'm blessed, yeah. But it doesn't matter what. If it's a belonging, if it's a place, there.
Right there.
It's right there. My teacher used to hate it.
That is so funny.
It's all long. But yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So I get, well,
Yeah.
whoever you are.
Tuesday.
There's people like me out there, right?
Cool. Pettiest reason. We'll just blast through the rest of these.
Yeah.
Someone said that he only wore his fake teeth to work. He didn't put it on when he was with me.
Sorry.
Oh no! Not the dead brother. I'm crazy.
Nah.
Wait a minute.
Nah.
I need to.
Why are we
Also,
even
I need to
having
know
fake
like the
teeth?
ages of people.
I know. I wish I did.
I want to know. Yeah, I want to know like when they put in the thing, just like disclaimer, like maybe age.
Yeah, it's true.
That
Maybe next time we'll have to add that detail because guys, we need a bit of context. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Someone said the pettiest reason was the way he excelled.
Oh,
Fine.
can't breathe.
Yeah, might be difficult when it comes to that sort of stuff. Don't know.
Okay.
Someone said the guy was vertically challenged. Okay.
Oh,
What type of vertical?
short.
Oh,
Yeah, it's short.
What did you mean? Oh,
Okay. Someone said they own an electric scooter and they ride it everywhere. Fine.
imagine him coming to your
I
desk.
can't lie, babe. I'm gonna come pick you up, get on the back.
Hey!
back of the escalator.
Yeah. Again, I need to know the age.
Hey, again.
It's gotta be under 18, surely.
Under
17.
17.
Someone said they dress better than me.
let someone go.
That's
Crazy. Teach me.
Yeah.
Boy. Someone said the whole he texted instead of I'm.
Oh,
Yeah, that's. I don't do
I'm
that.
coming.
I don't do that.
I'm there.
I'm gonna be there.
It might
gonna
be
be
there.
Boy.
And the there is spelled wrong.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey.
But what I hate is these and this.
Okay.
This.
Someone
these,
told me.
these.
Someone would be like, oh,
This.
I'm trying to do, or I don't know what. Some of the people use this and these
Really?
incorrectly.
No, I don't know.
That's different.
Where? I need an example.
That's crazy.
These.
I saw it recently. I
yeah.
can't remember what they said, but I
Okay,
was just
no.
like, oh, I can't believe I took these pictures. But it was, I can't believe I took
This picture. Oh no.
These
These pictures. Oh no.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Grammar
Okay,
is
that's fine.
important.
It is. And there's ChatGPT now, so
Yeah,
there's no
honestly,
excuse.
And your phone actually, if
correct.
Yeah.
not even
grammatical
autocorrect, like
correct.
grammatical
Yeah.
errors.
Yeah, crazy. Someone said he lies. Fair enough. I don't think that's petty.
No.
And then last one, I'll just say, someone said he's never entered a kitchen before.
But he best enter it today.
Way,
Boy,
honestly,
that's what-
honestly.
Like, I don't mind cooking and stuff, but
Yeah,
you
can't-
got to know your way around the kitchen.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, guys, that was some of the craziest reasons as to why some of you guys didn't date the person. But you know, in this life, sometimes you have petty reasons. It is what it is. But anyway, that is basically the end of this episode. Demi, thank you so much for coming in. We had so much
Thanks for
fun.
having me.
Yes, for people that just want to like follow you, like just to see what you've been up to and all that sort of jazz, where can they find you?
So my Instagram is my full government name.
Oh, that
It's Demi Santana Brown.
nice.
Yeah, on
And
TikTok
do you
and
have-
Instagram.
I know that you've got the gala coming up
Yeah.
in a few days, so this episode will come out after that.
Mm.
But is there anything else that you've got coming up on that you wanted to shout out?
So just keep an eye out in March next year because I do a lot of stuff for Endometriosis Awareness Month. So this year I just done like a segment of like 6 different events throughout March and it was great. Loads of women come together, like educating one another and empowering one another. So I'll do that again in March.
Oh, amazing. I'll definitely be tuning in. Chair.
Yeah.
What? Hey, every time for the time of the month. Even right now, I'm going through it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Before
Trust
you
me.
go as well,
Trenches.
obviously you've run the London Marathon. Would you ever do it again?
When you say that, donors have just come back.
Yeah. It was for charity and for now I'm my own charity. So I will
Working
not.
on myself.
I'm working on myself. I've done what I've done. I've raised what I've raised.
Yeah.
And London don't need to see me for 6 hours
That
again.
is so
in the streets. I was running for so long.
crazy.
So long.
Crazy.
So now I wouldn't. But
Well done.
anyone that hasn't run it and is curious, that
Yeah.
it's one of them things that it's a nice feel good factor of like I've done that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you do something like that, you feel like you can do anything.
yeah. I don't know if I'll ever get to that point,
when
but
I'm
I think
35.
Yeah?
Maybe when I'm 35.
Really?
That'll give me a few years to at least run 5K.
Oh, we haven't hit the 5K yet.
No, not
okay,
yet.
yes.
It's a
do
how
that
long
first.
is it?
Well,
20
it depends on. Well, the distance is 42K, which
Yeah.
is 26 miles.
Yeah.
So imagine when you drive
26 miles.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Sometimes I get
start
tired
now,
driving.
maybe I'll get there by
End of the year. But
You say next week, I'm thinking about the next marathon. I'll meet them there. What the hell? What the hell?
The finish line with the
Yeah. What are you talking about? I'm starting now if I want to make
When I
it.
knew the London Marathon was long, was when we went to go, I went to go and support my friend and also my friend's mum, and to catch them at the next one, we got on the train. So that will tell you how long this marathon is. Like, what?
My dad was like, I felt like I just done the marathon.
Everyone says
crossing
that.
around London.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, yeah, it's
I think I remember someone showing me there that Apple Watch. Like, I was just supporting, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah.
There's another one that they do that my friend's brother has done, and it's honestly the craziest thing. I cannot remember what it's called.
It's the one that's like
the
100
desert.
Yeah,
You do it in the desert.
and you just keep running. Like,
you
oh,
like go through different deserts.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And it's
Desert.
like,
Yeah.
and then
There's one
it's
that's
like
this is the
40
100K one.
miles.
There's a 100K one.
yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
The Iron Man thing.
Yeah.
Like, some of the things that people do,
Iron Man.
Brother.
it's a different
Have
kind
you
of
guys-
level.
Sorry, we are gonna end soon.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched The Long Walk?
No.
In the cinema? You guys should watch it. It's good. But basically, it's a kind of like set in a dystopian world, kind of in the sense that like it would never happen in real life, and essentially like at the time it's like post one of the wars. Like it doesn't say which war. They're trying to like incite people to get back into work and encourage people to get back into work. So then they start this thing called the Long Walk, and essentially you have like 40 or 50 different boys walk 300 miles. Well, actually, they walk until like there's a last man standing, and in this movie it was like 300 miles, and it's just honestly the craziest thing. And actually,
So what's the incentive? What's the incentive for it?
So you get like $1 million at the end of it, and then also one wish that's granted to you.
Damn.
And a lot of people that do this thing, they're like poor. Obviously.
So if you had one wish that would be granted to
I
you,
had one wish.
what would it? Is it too personal? What would your wish be? Like, do you know what it would be?
I don't make heaven. No, I'm joking. I don't know.
So I just thought about that. I thought, wow, like if I had one wish, I don't know what I would be asking for.
Yeah.
There's so much.
What, for myself?
Just like if you did,
No,
just
I'd
said,
get rid of poverty, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same actually.
I'd get rid of, it still don't sit right with me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. When I go to do work, like,
Yeah.
in other countries and stuff, and
Yeah.
like the bare minimum of like clean water
yeah,
is not accessible.
Yeah.
I'm just like, does that make?
yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good one actually.
But if it was like, that would be like one for the world, right?
Yeah.
And I have one for myself.
Yeah.
exactly. Very true.
But yeah, anyway, it's really good.
Interesting.
And I found out like afterwards that the actors actually ended up walking like 300 miles to film the.
Oh no.
Whoa.
They ain't got toenails.
Hey, nah.
Definitely not.
100%.
One of them even lost his shoe, so
No, that will
definitely
do it.
doesn't have toenails.
That will.
Anyway.
What would your one wish be?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's yours?
That there'd be no religion. Yeah.
Whoa, controversial. What is going on? No.
There'd be no such thing as religion.
Do you think
As in,
religion?
like everyone would just believe in God, or as in like
Yeah, as in it's either everyone is believing in one thing or no one's believing in anything.
It does divide.
I feel like religion and people's beliefs is a lot of source of why things are the way that they are in the world. And if we all believed in one, if everyone believed in the same thing, or if anyone,
So why wouldn't
I
you?
think
Why
I
wouldn't
would,
your wish
like,
just be that
be
everyone
with
believes what
if
you
it was
believe?
Like, yeah, I think I'd be with you if you were like everyone believes in Jesus, because we know
Amen.
that
yeah, but
that's
then
the
there wouldn't
only-
be.
Yeah, but then what you're saying is, what was your thing again? I
It's
don't know
either
why.
everyone believes in one thing, or people don't, or we just don't believe in anything. I think I don't want there to be
division.
division.
yeah,
That's
okay.
what it
So
is.
no
I feel like religion and people's beliefs it splits people
it
up.
does.
So my thing is, of course, I'd want everyone to believe in Jesus, but I think my one wish would be that we'd all just believe in the same thing.
I think I get you. I think I would be like, I would wish that we were all just right with God. So then at least, because I feel
No,
like,
because that's the thing. People now, what do you determine right with God? That's the thing.
Because if there
That's
was
why I
no
want
religion-
everyone to be. That's why I want everyone to be aligned. Like, there wouldn't be any free will. Everybody would just, everyone would just do.
Everyone would just.
Everyone would just be on the same thing.
now we have a fascist system.
Everyone would just do the. Do you know what I mean? Like
Fair
everyone,
enough.
I just feel like religion.
Maybe you just wish
Splits.
there was no division and conflict.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
that's
we
what
should.
I-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's cut the other one.
Yeah.
I
was gonna
feel
say-
I feel like that it's all a source of.
No, you're right. I get
It's
what
all
you're
a
saying.
source of one. Like a lot of people's. a lot of how people move and the decisions that they make is due to their own beliefs or things that they believe in, or like religion and stuff. If everybody believed in the same thing and everybody had the same outlook on life and everyone knew what right and wrong is, everybody would be on the same.
What, like same morals and values?
Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like I know what I'm saying in my head makes sense.
I think we get what you're trying to say. But I think
you'd have to be the aspect of free will, like you said.
We would still
find
the act of free will would have to be removed.
Yes, one wish.
Yeah, that's like there has to be no free will.
We need 3 wishes.
I was going to say that I wish that the world was fair. So like that would encompass like no poverty, no discrimination,
no billionaires.
No millionaires, no nothing like that.
But when you say fair though, but if someone was like hardworking and they got to a point of being wealthy,
that's what I'm saying. What Sharon's wishes are
maybe is fine, but billionaires.
That's what I said. Billionaires.
Yeah, people say that when you get to that
I don't think that's ethical.
Yeah,
what do you need a billion?
Yeah, people say when you get to that billion status, that you probably made choices that you should.
Oh,
yeah, it's not ethical.
Yeah.
But my thing is that Sharon's way of thinking is like, is very
idealistic.
I don't know what.
That's the whole point. It's a wish.
Huh?
It's a wish. No, I'm not. Sometimes is that what you're gonna say?
I think we got caught up in it.
Like I hate.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like, what if I had one wish? What would it be? And it would I just don't want
any conflict.
Yeah, I just want world peace.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's
what wish that one.
To ask you that question.
Say that one,
please.
World peace. Okay,
say that.
Yeah, that's
no conflict. I want world peace. I want everyone to get along. I don't want I don't want any poverty.
Yeah,
I want people to be able to be given the same opportunities.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you've been sorry. I know we're gonna end. There's this creator.
We're so bad.
We're gonna be rounding up the Demi. There's this creator on Instagram. Her name is Joy Carl.
Okay,
and she's based in Abuja in Nigeria. And she gives people she'll see people on the street and give them money and stuff. Yeah. But then there's some people she literally changes their life. Like she saw a pregnant woman, she was on the side of the road and she was like, you look too heavily pregnant to just be crossing. You know how sometimes Nigeria road is where it's like there's so many stuff. And then now found out that she had to go to the hospital. She started feeling pains, trigger warning. She ended up losing the baby's twins. But she not saying that this makes it better. She already had like a family and stuff, but she now lost. But then this woman, with the people that she was able to, because those people donate and stuff, because she's got quite a viral page.
Yeah.
So she was able to gift them do food shopping and stuff. Now she's able to get the lady and her family an apartment, fully furnished. The rent has been paid for 2 years, stuff like that. God. There's another guy, I forgot his name. I think his name is Zach as well, on TikTok as well. And there was a family who was homeless, managed to buy them a house, as in no mortgage, but because so many people, because he's got such a big following, people donate. And I think that person, and then each person that he meets, they have their own GoFundMe link or something link. The one with the family, when I checked, over $700,000 was raised.
Yeah. I'd love to do charity stuff like that.
Yeah.
Love to do that.
I'm literally glued to those pages.
Yeah.
But yeah, world peace is my wish.
Yeah, if you ever want to do anything, let me know, because I'm all about charity work. Yeah, that's...
I would love to.
It's a very, what's it called? Pageant answer, but what's your world peace?
Yeah.
That's what I want.
What's your one wish?
Yeah, guys, what's your word wish, man? Let us know in the comments below. Anyway, yeah, guys, that is basically the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like we say, make sure you guys go and check out Demi as well on her social media platforms. And yeah, of course, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, and we will see you next week. Bye.